Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jack, Panda, obviously, and it's nice to see everyone again. Oh, God, I love my I love my own intro music. I keep saying that every single time, and I still love it. I mean, I don't keep saying it, but I keep saying that to myself. I love the intro music. I'm so glad I found it. I need to double check the person's name that created it, but morning, Smooth. Anyway. Oh, hey, a hater. Why are the fish fighting? Which fish? Which fish? I don't know which fish are fighting. What? Guild... Oh. I should ban you for that. God. Anyway. Yeah, so, the first Guild Wars expansion, Guild Wars 2 expansion, in 5 years since Path of Fire, which actually introduced me to one of my best friends. And that was what actually got me, like, super into Guild Wars. Like, I played it on and off since Guild Wars 2 came out initially. But I kind of fell out of love with it and didn't really get very far. Then once Path of Fire came out, I started playing it really actively, and I ended up doing a whole load of achievements and unlocking stuff that I hadn't done and raiding and all sorts. I didn't get very far in raiding though, because the guild I was in, and technically still am in, failed hard at it. But anyway, I really ended up enjoying it, and I've played it on and off since, but I'll usually get back into it for like a very long period, and then sort of like stop playing it again for ages. So now that the expansion's out, I'm thinking that I might just play it a lot more again. Anyway, how are you two doing? Hope you're having a good morning, or a good afternoon for Hater and a good morning for Smooth. So yesterday I started playing on my engineer, and in the middle of work, that sounds about right. In the middle of the first instance that I was trying to do, like the first scenario instance, I jumped off of a platform because there's a lot of jumping sequences in that whole instance, and I got warped back to where I jumped from, except then I was embedded within the ship and I couldn't move. So that was a pretty serious bug that wasn't very well thought out. But let's just hope it goes a little bit smoother this time. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, so I'm actually... You're excited about Saturday. What's happening on Saturday? I'm surprised that it actually put me back here. Although I'm thankful for that, because it means... I thought I'd have to start all over again. But it means I have to do less work than good. Also, I'm very glad that... Oh, it's your birthday again, right? I mean, it's your birthday, right? Yes. You told me that, and I need to make an actual note of it instead of just saying, oh yes, and then not remembering anything about what was said or what I said on stream. Which is a thing that I do quite regularly, much to my own shame. Ah! No, don't jump. What have you got? Oh yeah, and you were doing the, God damn it. That's what happened last time. You were doing and that's where I got warped into last time, into the hull of the ship. But anyway, yes, you were, and I'm gonna also turn on the blocker. Where's the blocker? There we go. Yeah, you said you were going to an escape room. I remember that. I don't remember what the escape room was about, though. You said it was in the Printworks. I remembered things. Panda brain worked good. It's sad that I'm proud of myself for remembering. You expect an Oculus Quest for your birthday. Well, no promises. Smooth at the moment is basically acting as my sugar daddy, so there's only so much I can do. Ah! Come on. Will I make... No. Ah, thank goodness. No, didn't make it. You're both flattered and horrified. Well... Shit. I told you should stop paying for me. You should stop subbing to me so much. Otherwise you're going to get misconstrued. Or I'm going to misconstrue. Purposefully. Okay, they said that all the prior classes had been nerfed really badly and sustain had been lowered. But maybe it's just on classes that I don't play. Because I'm feeling pretty strong still, and this is the original class that I've played for the last 2 expansions. So I'm not sure what exactly got nerfed, but I ain't feeling it. And I'm quite happy for that, because I don't think I'd be able to play another class now. Consider it your mod payment. Oh shit, what the hell? To support your friends in pursuit of their dreams. It's true.
Some kind of landmass in the distance.
You are doing exactly that, but simultaneously I'm always worried that you're going to end up needing your money for something. But anyway. God, I love my character's glamour, or transmog, or whatever you want to call it. He is a scrapper, so I wanted to make it look appropriate for scrapping. Okay, there we go. I thought I jumped over the edge then and went... But it's okay, because I am a scrapper and he's not edgy. In fact, it's anti-edgy. He's more like... Well, I guess he is technically edgy, but only because he's actually got edges all around him. He's an engineer. He is a scrapper. You support your friends in pursuing their 3 p.m. passed out, fully clothed after eating a Morrison's meal deal dreams. Is that you? That seems like a projection type thing. Or like a personal experience element. There we go. Hey.
I can't believe Anka would do this. Joining the Aether Blades? Kidnapping? What's gotten into her?
What has gotten into her?
Later. Right now we have to get off this ship. She used to be so nice.
I'm gonna also turn down the...
Now, not so much.
There we go.
Just taking a little initiative, Captain.
You get your meal deals from Sainsbury's. Look at you! Sainsbury's, the place created to keep the riffraff out of Waitrose. According to Stephen Fry, anyway. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no, don't blow up Glint! I mean, don't blow up Aureen. No! It's my dragon friend! Oh, it's because it's local. Fair enough. Oh dear.
There is a problem, and I handled it.
Commander, I think we're going down.
And I'm burning. I'm just gonna die here. That's not good. Wasn't supposed to... Oh, that's not fair. Killing me on the way down. Goddamn environmental effects. Oh well. I'll probably be fine. And I guess this is how we find Cantha too. Just crash landing in someone else's property. I did realise, but I didn't play it. I used to play Guild Wars as well. Guild Wars was the first MMO I ever got into. But I didn't really get very far because, look at me. Just eyes rolled back in my head, clipping through. He's kind of handsome. I like him. He's got a nice smile too. Or maybe a nice smirk. I don't know. Either way, I like it. But, anyway, he's not an edgy boy. He is a... Oh, yeah, I'm alive. Oh, they took all my gear off, too. That's not fair.
The hell are they, anyway?
I'm an Asura! We're like little gnomes.
Those teeth, those ears. Ugh.
Shh, fuck you.
Those ears can hear you.
Yeah. Goddamn rude. Fucking Canthans.
No. The detective will have an update when it's all sorted out. Sit tight.
Anyway.
Unacceptable. I want my comms call. We have a right to counsel.
Yeah, we do. This is unfair. I demand to see a lawyer. An Asuran lawyer, because they are the smartest.
Thanks, Commander, you're awake. You've been out for so much to... You won't believe where we... Whew. Slow down. Okay, first things first. We're in a pickle. I can see that. After Amnoon, I swore I'd never go back in. One time, unfortunate misunderstanding. 2 times, I start to question myself.
That wasn't your fault.
Prison
Well,
changes you.
well, actually, this...
I'm not built for hard time, Commander. There's still so much to learn.
That was
so
your
much
fault.
Science to be done.
But
Never even got a chance to tell. I won't die in this cell. You hear me? I won't. Jail my body, but my mind is free.
I think he needs to calm down.
Okay, calm
Yeah.
down, everyone. Think. Scrap metal. If we find some, we can hone it into a shib. We have to establish dominance. Find the biggest, most intimidating inmate and stab him in the carotid artery in front of the whole cafeteria. Oh, but if we do, then what have we become? Are we monsters, Commander? And were we all along? Maybe prison...
Gorik, calm the fuck down, man.
No, we do what we must to stay alive. In the insect world, there is no morality.
I love him so much.
The strongest survive, and so shall we. We must be as ruthless as the beetle, as deadly as the mantis, as resilient as the roach.
So you doing? You okay now?
Time's up.
You okay? We all good? God damn, Gorik. Oh, the writing has gotten even better, and the voice acting has gotten even better. I mean, Gorik's voice actor is really good anyway, but wow, that was really good. Oh man, I love these characters. I wonder if Bram's any more tolerable now as well. But anyway, what I was gonna say is that these are Asura, and they are little, like, gremlin type people. They are the gnomes, or the Lalafell, or whatever you want to call them, of Guild Wars 2. And they are very, very, very intelligent. Highly intelligent, like the most intelligent race. And they build things, like sciencey things, and they do lots of science, for science's sake. But anyway, and yeah, wait, where's my gear? It's still there. It's still on me. Why am I not wearing my gear now? Anyway, he's a scrapper. They do build golems, yeah. He's not always like that either. He's not always a murder gremlin, but he was in charge of he said he got put in prison once before, and that's technically true. He was put into a little tiny movable cell because he was found to be carrying a plague locust, or a plague beetle, in the middle of an Egyptian-style city, which had undergone one of those massive plague infestations years ago. He was doing it for experimental purposes, though. He was like it was like his pet, basically, because he's a scientist, and that's what he's specialized in. He specialized in plagues, or researching plagues, not using plagues and causing plagues, but in plague research and protection and stuff. And because they found him with this plague beetle, they were like, well, jail for you for conspiracy to kill the city. And yeah, that changed him just a little bit, as you can see. He's aged. He's grown wiser and also more bloodthirsty during his time on the inside. Oh, but I love him so. And I love his voice actor. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah. And my guy is a scrapper. He is an engineer. I think it's scrapper anyway. Maybe I'm misremembering the class type. Scrapper, yeah. He is a scrapper. He uses a great big hammer. And I've put I've got multiple costumes I can use as well, outfits. And usually he would use the hollow outfit, because he would usually be a hollow smith, which uses holograms and stuff. But instead, I wanted him to have a scrap-like outfit, so that's what he's currently using. It just looks like it's all made together out of scrap, and he's missing a hand, and he has, like, big scrap wings, and I'm very happy with this. Like that, this took me ages to put together out of many different parts. And I'm really happy with how it turned out because I think it looks fantastic for a guy that focuses mostly on beating things with a gigantic wrench hammer. Yeah. Anyway.
Time's up. Are we being executed?
Gorik, calm the fuck down.
What's the matter with you? Your friends negotiated your release.
Our friends?
Yay, our friends.
Follow me. And no funny business.
Big-hatted man.
Officer, may I ask your name?
Rama. Detective Rama.
Okay.
Detective. My name is Gorik.
Yeah,
I'm an
I don't
entomologist.
need your life story. You washed up on my beach. Gave me a crap ton of paperwork.
Gonna roleplay walk.
Truth is, I have at times been quite at odds with the law. In fact, I was charged with bioterrorism in Amnu.
Don't tell them.
Grew a beetle in his arm.
You don't give a shit.
Busy, Akane?
Best internship ever.
All right, you two.
I like
Here's
Akane
forms.
too.
By signing this, you affirm that the Ministry of Security has treated you fairly and humanely, that you've suffered no unreasonable bodily harm during your arrest and detainment.
That's true.
You first, bioterrorist.
Wait, define bodily harm.
Oh, for God's
I
sake.
stubbed my toe last night.
Sign the damn form.
Come on, Gorik, behave, please. And please don't reveal anything more than needs to be
Now you.
necessary. Up I get.
You can collect your personal effects from the box there.
Thank you. I mean, they did fix me, apparently, and got me out of, like, near death, so I should be thankful for that.
We hope you
Yay.
enjoyed your stay at the Xingjie Detention Center. Now, if you'll follow me,
I mean, I felt well
Akane,
taken care of.
hold down the fort.
Roger that.
Xingjie?
I was trying to tell you, Commander. The airship crash landed in.
Kantha, come for the waters, stay for the hospitality. Been a while. Did you miss us?
Kantha? I don't know what to say.
Yeah, the last
Only
time...
been 114 years. Not like you had time to prepare something.
Last time Kantha was seen was in Guild Wars 1 Factions, if I remember correctly.
What the alchemy is that?
Security Mac or something. I can't keep up.
And back
with
then
the
it was
tech.
just basically a...
Curiously reminiscent of our golems. Has Kantha been trading with Radasu?
Which part of we've been closed to the outside world for over 100 years did you not understand?
Yep.
And
Yeah,
we're here
back then, Kantha was a...
to Kantha.
Back then, Kantha was basically an ancient Chinese type dynasty place. It didn't have any technology or anything. It was just like, I don't know, 1500s, 1600s China/Japan.
Quite an ambassador's waiting for you.
Times have changed.
And our Minister of Security wants to speak with you after.
Casimir, yay! You came.
Kaz, Jory,
Ah.
I'm glad you're here. Have you heard anything about Oreen? Is she...
She's fine. Recovering. Don't worry.
Praise
Hey,
Joko.
Samantha, you'll see her soon. It's okay to take a moment to find your bearings. After we heard about what happened, we were so... Anyway, took a little while, but it all worked out. Sort of.
I do like story-heavy
I'm
MMOs.
missing some pieces. How did you find us?
Find you. You kind of caused
A hot, steaming mess of a circus show.
An international incident.
international incident.
There we go.
Jenna sent me to Smooth Feathers. And no way would I let Jory miss the opportunity of a lifetime.
Don't know about that. Not like I ever expected to see this place. But sure.
I'm so
You
excited.
say so.
You know it is. Commander, there'll be time to catch you up, but that man wanted to speak to you.
Look at how pretty it all is. Look at how gorgeous it all is. And this is on, like, I'm not even playing on high settings. Because Guild Wars 2 is not well optimized. Or it's better optimized than it was. But yeah, this is way more interesting than... shit, what was the other place called? Elona. This is way... Like, Elona was like an Egyptian type area. But this is way more pretty. I want to say Egyptian, maybe. It was that sort of aesthetic, anyway. You know, pyramids and sand and all that kind of thing. But this is amazing. This looks really nice. I like it. I'm not usually fond of like in MMOs, there is like, there's always going to be an Asian expansion. Like, you know, an Asian Eastern aesthetic expansion. Like, it was Mists of Pandaria in Warcraft, and it was Stormblood, for the most part, in Final Fantasy. And I was waiting for another, and in Guild Wars 1, it was, you know, factions, where Cantha originated. So I was waiting for another Asian expansion from this, but this actually looks way more interesting. Because weebs play MMO. I mean, not wrong. Very not wrong. I think the frame rate's skipping a little bit on the capture. Probably because I'm using the 3D model, and again, this game is not hugely well optimized. People seem to dislike Doma and Stormblood. I think the story was a large part of that. Stormblood definitely had the weakest story, but it still had, you know, it was still better than most MMOs. But Doma itself was just kind of I think. But to be fair, it was placed between like two 10s or 2 9s at least, or 1 10 and 1 9. Because Heaven's Ward everyone loved. I was kind of okay with it, but I liked it more than Stormblood. But you know, Shadowbringers was an outright 10, so it was hard to follow and also hard to come before, if that makes sense. People are always going to look on it worse than the previous one, so. Dome was good in its own, but sandwiched in the middle of the Alamigo stuff. See, I didn't mind the Alamigo stuff that much. But I think Doma definitely had its bigger moments, for sure. But, well. I mean, Final Fantasy in general, I think, is always going to have better stories than most MMOs, but... I mean, I'm hoping that this turns out to be just as good as they're bigging it up to be, but, you know, everyone will big it up to be as amazing as they can. But, I mean, aesthetically, it looks beautiful. But I think that's part of the Guild Wars 2 just style in general. Everything pops fairly well if you've got the right environment.
So, you're the commander
I didn't think very much of Heart of Thorns either.
Lee, Minister of Security. Under the agreement signed 20 minutes ago, you've been granted clemency.
What's that mean?
I imagine I have you to thank for that.
I don't know what clemency is.
You're fortunate to have such influential friends.
Yay.
My understanding is you're something of a protector of the realm.
That's me. I've killed dragons.
Whatever's necessary to keep your people safe.
Like 6
I try
dragons.
to keep all people safe.
I see. Well, it is my duty to keep the people of Cantha safe. I'm very good at my job, Commander.
And I've kept people
I don't doubt you are,
all over the world
I
safe.
must return to my duties.
So, yeah,
Welcome
fuck
to
you.
the sovereign empire of Cantha.
Well, Commander,
you.
you're almost free of me, but there's one more thing we need to do before I can sign your release.
I thought I'd already
You
signed a
leave the
release.
monastery training grounds as soon as you can.
Okay.
Rama, a word.
Minister?
Any updates on our Aetherblade situation?
Unfortunately, no. I've been busy handling our guest of honor, but I'll be back on the case soon as this is wrapped up.
Good. Then maybe we'll finally make some headway. Detective?
Okay. And this is new. Mastery point, yay. I can now fish. Or I can learn, get XP and learn to fish. Which I'm excited to do, because this is a new thing in the expansion. Is the ability to fish, and also jade bots, and turtle mount. New things. You can now fish in the many waters of Tyria. You now have a fishing pole equipped. You can switch from your fishing pole to your fishing pole by selecting fishing. Fishing requires bait or a lure, and I've unlocked the fishing mastery line. Okay. And let's catch up with the friends, because I want to know what else is going on. We're free, Commander. What now? So, Anka. She's really something.
I can't believe that's the same Anka I used to hypothesize with. Kidnapping? Murder? Swashbuckling? Tanya was right.
That sounds
I
rad.
questioned her motives, but hearing from her after so long, it was as if my rational mind short-circuited.
We've all
Like
been
the
there.
ant's brain when infected with a fungal spore.
That's
Ew.
one way to put it.
Gross.
Certain people can cloud your judgment.
I'll say.
True. Emotions do take over
They're dating.
sometimes. happens to the best of us.
What does she want with Oreen? I needed to brief with Taimi. She's going to yell at me, isn't she?
Oh yeah, she was. Although she was very worried about him. Like super worried, like jealous worried, I think, because he was going to go off with that girl that tricked him.
Agreed. You
So,
only
never
crash
thought I'd
into
see
a research
Cantha.
opportunity like this once in a lifetime. I find their technology fascinating. Like that apparatus you were hooked up to in the cell. I kept asking the guards about it, but they threatened to attach it to my mouth if I didn't stop talking. It's reminiscent of a golem mod Taimi and I were concepting right before I left. I hope this debacle didn't cause her too much stress.
Well, I mean, she was angry. Don't get me wrong. She was very angry. But why am I still able to speak to you if I've already covered everything? Oh well. How are you holding up? Sure has been a wild week. Everything okay? Your reaction to Casimir's comment about being here.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
Is something wrong?
It's just... I don't know anything about...
Oh, right. She's
Couple of
Canthan
heirlooms
descent.
for my grandmother. Recipe or two. Like I said, until a week ago, I never had a reason to imagine any of this. It just wasn't an option. Belinda was the one who was so into her Canthan heritage. Should have been her here.
She died
She
in
would've
Heart of
loved this.
Thorns.
Me? I don't care.
Tori, I just... I didn't realize.
Why would you? And the thing is, I don't even know why. Isn't that weird?
Damn it. Too early for beeping. Too early for beeping. Anyway, I still don't understand how you're here.
String of events. Out of the blue, a message from Empress Hin.
First official communique from Cantha in over a century, inviting Kryda to reestablish diplomatic relations.
So it's-
Oh, and by the way, do we know anything about foreign airships appearing in their skies and crashing on their beach?
Imagine Jenna's face. Imagine everyone's face.
Yeah,
When it got to the part
I make
about a
miracles
dragon
happen.
and a couple Asura, we put two and two together with Taimi and Kaith.
Next thing you know,
Oh,
Ambassador Mead has a new...
I thought I'd
her
selected
delegation
yes.
to Cantha.
Thank you,
Didn't know what to
Smooth.
expect with the Risen Armada. No one has dared travel this far into the sea in over a century.
Luckily, Zaitan's death seems to have left them a bit disorganized.
Mhm.
We managed to slip past them on an airship. Handy having a mesmer aboard.
Very handy. Mesmers are illusionists. They can make illusions. Still, yeah, me creating diplomatic incidents isn't entirely new, so...
It's not
How's the new job
boring.
going?
Lots to learn, but I'm starting to get a feel for this diplomacy thing. I've already met several officials open to discussion. Of course, you can get some who are hesitant about Cantha opening.
Don't lose sleep over a few jerks still stuck in the past.
Negotiation does take dealing with all kinds.
Stubborn certainly is a kind.
I don't
Joel
negotiate.
Tyrell.
I hit things. Have you learned anything about our new hosts?
I'm a little rusty on my Canthan history, but things seem different from what I would have expected.
Well, there was a tsunami when Zaitan arose. A lot of Kainang was destroyed. Uninhabitable, maybe worse than Lion's Arch.
I know
They're
very little
filthy
about
with reason.
Cantha.
Zaitan, of course.
Which led to a rebellion against the Ministry of Purity. Pretty bloody one, too.
Massive civil war. Who knows how long? Sounds like things were pretty bad until some Tengu holdouts joined.
Oh,
us.
the Tengu.
Tide, maybe.
We only
Still
met them
trying
in
to
the
piece
last
it all
expansion.
together. But yeah, not exactly what we expected.
But where would the fun be in that?
Yeah, we met the Tengu in the last expansion, like the very last couple of chapters. Or the very last couple of chapters toward the bridge towards this expansion. And they're just bird people.
Well, quite a few members of Dragon's Watch. Kaith, Taimi, plus several Tyrian ambassadors. Sienna, Ember Doomforge, Mirren Skilkin, and some others. Snargle Goldclaw.
I don't know who that
Guy
is.
who writes romance literature?
Still, we're in impressive company. It's a little intimidating.
You're not exactly lacking
Square
accomplishments,
Enix
my dear.
remakes is just a little weird.
Gods, the past
It's
few
clever.
months alone.
Also not
I
wrong.
want to do a good job. Make a solid name for myself.
Okay.
I'd say you've done that. I'm impressed and a little intimidated.
Oh. Mm. Oh man, this is so cool. I really want to jump off the edge, but I can't. Sadly. I should just quit like a normal person, but nevertheless, yeah. So I didn't play. I know I played some of Factions, but I'd never got anywhere because Guild Wars is actually really difficult as an MMO. Especially if you're not good at playing with a... Ow, why? Hey! Oh, god damn it. I thought maybe I'd gotten off there. Yay! Oh. Okay, can't do that. I have to actually quit like a normal person. And why are you throwing stuff at me already, Smooth? But anyway. Ooh, yes. Points. I can get hero challenges.
Tiny, they've released the commander. Gorik, too.
Good. I look forward to telling Gorak how much of a choya-brain he was for trusting Anka.
To be fair, we all agreed to the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if by agreed you mean went along with it, but told her the whole time it was a bad idea.
She did.
Yeah, but you're right. We did.
Mm-hmm.
Still, he and I are gonna have a talk.
Yeah, sounds good.
Commander, Aureen found herself a nice little sea cave to rest up in. She'd love for you to come by.
I hitched a ride with a local fisherman. If you don't mind answering a few nosy questions, I bet you can too.
Don't forget, you need to meet with Detective Rama as well.
Okay. I really like the voice acting, so I like listening to them talk, if that makes sense. So there's going to be some quiet moments whilst I'm listening. And also, I was jumping off the balcony to see if I could. Don't hit me for experimenting. Vista. I like these little flyovers. It is pretty, isn't it? Look at it. The water would actually look way better if I had the graphics turned up. But a lot of the actual graphics things are daily and... Oh, right. I completed an achievement. I mean, a daily. Cool. Yeah, the graphics settings on this are not well optimized or thought through. It's better now that it's in DirectX 11. I think they reconfigured a couple things. You like that serious Sam water? See, it would look more realistic if I had the settings turned up. But there are some of the settings either are very, very I want to say overpowered, but it's not really the right word. For example, if you have reflections turned on, everything will reflect, even water you can't see. So that means that in certain areas, if there's water underneath, like a cave or something like that below you, even the water down there will reflect. And if you have your view distance turned up, everything in the map will be visible. Even if you can't see it, everything in the map will be rendered. So it's like it's not just far, it's like everything in the map, even if you can't see it. Even if you're on one side of the map and it's like 15 square miles in the opposite direction. And on top of that, that includes all the reflections. Everything will be reflected. And that doesn't bode well for any GPU. There's no cap on that sort of stuff. And there really should be. And there were other things as well, but I can't remember all of them right now. Some of the settings also don't really make any difference, or they look odd, or they just add a lot of processing necessity, but don't really do anything and such. I watched a whole video on all these different things that you can do to improve the graphics settings, and some of them made more sense than others. But just generally, it was silly. Hey, they've got raptors too. Raptor taxi. Oh, I can still ride my raptor. I'm fine. Oh, that's probably why they did that, in case people skipped. People might have skipped Alonia and gone straight here. So that means they wouldn't have mounts. So I guess they've included raptor mounts. But that's cool, because I have every... Well, no, I don't have every single mount. I've got most mounts. So I've got my dragons. Yay. I've got my dragon, and I've got my griffin, and I've got my... What else have I got? I've got my roller beetle. The only thing I don't have is my warclaw, because it requires PvP, and I don't like PvP. And even then, I see it as a completely useless mount. Okay, Hater, thanks for stopping in. Have a good day. Go and hop, and then fly up. Then hop again. And, oh, I can make it. Oh, can't make it. Gotta land. There we go. See? So I can make all this. I can fly over all this. If I want to. I mean, I shouldn't. I should go and explore, but I like being able to dragon fly. Kind of. It's technically flying, but it's more like... It's not falling with style. But there is a limit to how far you can fly and how high you can fly. And for how long. But it's all about trying to make the most out of it, I guess, would be the best way of putting it. Like how to properly maneuver it. And you can also use like your certain abilities to give yourself extra flight. Or do like a big jump. And then summon the mount again mid-jump. So yeah. There's not a lot of music either. I expected more music. Unless I've just been... No, music is turned on. That surprises me. Yeah, music's turned on, but everything is just gone silent. But oh well. Ambient flight music instead. Oh, I wonder where... Okay, I need to go and explore before I can actually go and get things. Right, there's a hero points down there. I need so many hero points to unlock the new spec, which is Mechanist. And that will require 160 points, so that means 16... how many are in here? Okay, so that's 16 hero challenges of 10 points each. If I went and did a whole bunch of... Actually, maybe I could just go and spend some of my PvP points and unlock a bunch of thingies in the main Cantha world, because then I would only need... how many would I need then? I would need less, that's for sure. I think I could get 90, so then I would only need 7. Which isn't bad. I mean, I could get them all on this map, assuming that... Well, I probably could. I'm willing to bet some of them are some of them are going to be like group-based, because there always are. There are always going to be challenge things that need like 3 or 4 people to take down because they're just unbalanced, but that could go quite well, I think. And I also need to check and see whether or not that build is good with power-based stuff, or if it would need a damage over time-based set of gear. Because I can switch between the two, kind of. But I'm also not sure what weapon would go best with it. Because if I'm going to be attacking at the same time, the golem, once you unlock it, does most of the damage. But. Big but. I'm not sure whether or not the golem is going to focus more around damage over time abilities or power, like burst abilities. And that's the big thing, because at the moment, I'm using power gear. Not outfits. Equipment. I'm using power gear. So therefore, all of my stuff focuses on just dealing burst damage. And I'm quite proud of it. Hey, Alec. He is a midget man, yes. He is an Asura, and he is very strong. And I'm very pleased with how he looks. Of course, he could take his helmet off, but I like it because it looks like he's a scrapper wearing a gas mask. In fact, I was really pleased when I managed to get that. That mask was not easy to get, and I'm really glad I did. It took a lot of work to get, and I think it just goes with it so well because it just all looks like he's wearing scrap. Pieces of metal. It looks like he's got hubcaps on his shoulders, but those are actually from the Deadeye class, from the Thief. So, yeah. Plus, like I said, he's got a claw and everything, or a hook hand, kind of. It's like a metal claw hook thing. And he's got metal boots, and God, I love how he looks. I'm very, very proud of him. Like, visually. He's one of my favourite characters. Oh yeah, and all my characters are, they're all, like, I don't want to say roleplay based, but they all have a backstory to them. You have to choose a backstory when you get in anyway. But all of my characters are basically variations on this guy. Or more specifically, because my thief came first, but I'm not playing him at the moment. They're all based off of my thief. But they're like, you choose a backstory for them when you go in. And the backstory includes an invention that you made while you were younger that got you an award from like the High Science Council. And the thing that I choose on all my characters is the pocket dimension device, which is like a little thing that allows you to traverse opens portals to different dimensions. And as you go through the story, that background plays into your own character's background. So in the stories about the pocket thing, you end up opening a portal or being caught and fought by a version of yourself from another reality that wants to basically take over your reality. He's like the super evil genius version of you. And so I took that background and said, okay, what if each one of my characters was a version of himself that just had like different diversions in his life? So obviously I have the engineer Daxus, and I have the revenant Daxus. The thief Daxus was just a coward, or like he's a cowardly character. He avoided all the wars. He's a thief, so he just like goes and makes his money like stealing things and blah 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 blah. But he still gets embroiled in all the chaos and stuff that goes on. But then I made revenant Daxus, who he's basically the thief. He was the second one I made, but he's the thief Daxus if he basically toughened up and realized he needed to help people. So he got sucked into the mists, and then he ended up becoming stronger and gaining like weird superpowers and things. And then engineering Daxus is this one, and he's just like smart and used his intelligence for good, and so on and so forth. And then there's also a robot version of him who is my warrior, and I've just called him Datix MK6, like the sixth version. The sixth version of the robot made by another Daxus. And I'm very happy with that. But anyway, my character reminiscing and character story building aside, I want to figure out what I'm going to have to do and how I'm going to get to that. Oh wait, I can just get over there easy. I can literally swim. I've got a swimming mount. And besides that, I can fly. So let's go and get this thing. Yee. Because I need to get a whole bunch of these, and I'm not goobus, I just like having a background to my characters, you know? It helps me feel more immersed in the story. This is a Mesmer blade thingy. Welcome to Xingjie, fellow traveller. I was just about to start my mental exercises. Mental exercise? Oh, you must be a Mesmer. That I am. At the monastery, we practice a very precise art. Rather than summoning phantasms, because they summon, like, illusion clones, the virtuoso creates manifestations of our daggers to aid us in battle. It takes years of practice. Why daggers? The dagger is quite elegant. Simply, initially it was just used for practice in meditation when we were learning to summon forth a weapon in the place of our phantasms. It was perfect. So you don't summon phantasms. This is all stuff that I already know, by the way, but I like hearing it from the characters because it paints more of a background, I guess. No, we do not. We find that phantasms are unpredictable, difficult to control. Our phantasm... That sounds like you're just not a very good mesmer. Most mesmers can control their illusions. That's the whole point. Difficult to control. Our phantasmal daggers are more refined. How so? They don't run about causing havoc. Focusing on our daggers, summoning them forth to aid us in battle, it's elegant, refined. He says, unable to control his illusions, because he's a shitty mesmer. But you also is the type of mesmer. The virtuoso is a master of the blade, the dagger more specifically. We've learned to concentrate all our mental magics into our daggers, bringing them forth as unique phantasms to aid us. That must have taken years to master. It did, but the result was potent. It takes far less energy to summon forth a phantasmal dagger, making us quicker, more prepared. Do these phantasmal daggers behave differently than a normal phantasm? They stick close to the master, ready to fly and slice through the mesmer's foes at the slightest twitch of their mind. Fascinating. That is pretty interesting. But, yeah, I think that just means they're just shitty mesmers. Like, really shitty mesmers. Ay. JAQK protocol, can't use that yet. Maybe I should try fishing. Is fishing too boring? I think fishing would be too boring, but I really want to fish. I really want to just sit and do things. Oh, I can also go and talk to people, I guess. Yeah. I should probably go and talk to people. And continue the story.
Fishing takes focus. Concentration is key. What was I saying?
That's me. And women want him, fish fear him. I hope so. I want fish to fear me.
You the one needing a lift out to the sea caves? Your friend said you might be by. I'm happy to give you a lift whenever.
That's Steve Blum.
That friend of yours.
Wolverine.
Smart, but in a kind of unsettling way.
Yeah, it's Steve Blum. That's Wolverine. So how do I fish? How do I fish? I want to know how to fish. That's mounts. Those aren't... Nope, don't need mounts. I need fish. Stop fishing! Oh, right, I don't have bait, I think. Or maybe I do. You okay down there, buddy? You okay? Oh, he's a scrapper too. Oh, and now... Oh, shit. Nope. One. Oh, damn it. Okay, so this... it's going to take me a while to get used to this, but... Oh, it's reset. That was what I was doing. I was resetting line. That's not good. It's not what I wanted to do. Okay. So now I just have to pull whenever it gets to... Oh, wait. Shit! Ah! Okay, this is going to take some getting used to. I want to be a master fisherman. Okay. Right, so I think I need to keep the bar... Oh, my keybinds don't make this so good. So I need to keep it within the bar. Oh, no. Keep it within. And then, yay, okay. That's how you do it. That's how you fish. And now I know. Okay. I'm satisfied. I mean, I could be more satisfied, but hey, I figured it out for the most part. Also, I like that cape. That guy has a really nice cape. He's also wearing the armor that I have. Yeah, I like that cape. And that's a catalyst. That's the elementalist class. Let's have a look at this fish. Why no capes? Oh, yeah. You remember what happened to Black Flash? Into an engine. I don't know where my fish... Oh, wait, there we go. There's a fish. Convert to materials. Fine fish fillet. Yay. Oh, yeah, they added more cooking recipes and stuff. They added fish as a cooking material now, so there's more recipes to make that include fish. Because previously, you couldn't actually get fish. Or make fish meals. Now you can. I like that. Okay. I'm ready for my journey. Gonna go meet Aureen.
So, you actually know a dragon. You just sit around and eat snacks and shoot the
We're
brains
just gonna drive through other boats too.
Well, generally we talk about slightly more important things than that.
Oh, you're not secretly a god or something, are you?
No, the people praise me as one. Sometimes. Although normal people can become gods in Guild Wars. That was what happened with...
Talked a lot. Do you all talk a lot? I mean, is that part of your culture?
Ah, you mean timely. No. While we enjoy a bit of discourse, most Asura are nowhere near as loquacious as she.
Unless you're her Ogoric. In which case, he'll talk even if nobody's listening. And also make threats. Especially when it comes to, you know, grabbing shivs. God, I love Gorick. He's so... I don't know. I used to find him really annoying and obnoxious.
Not gonna ground her just to keep your feet dry.
That's fair enough. Thank you for the trip. I will swim. It's not like it's new to me.
Ah, Commander. So good to see you walking
Timey.
free again.
Yeah, what was it like? You know, in the slammer. Did you get any prison tattoos?
Yes, yes, that's enough fun at my expense. Now, where's Aurine?
It's not the first time I've been jailed either.
Resting up. Don't worry.
Although technically I was a prisoner.
I just finished running a series of tests on her, and frankly, I'm baffled. Her vital signs are completely normal, but her magic, it's nearly non-existent.
Huh?
They drained her magic?
Yes. And that extractor thing they shot her with left us no clue how it works.
That's not good.
Or how to cure
She has...
Lady Timey, your request to accompany Ambassador Meade to court has been approved.
Tengu.
I'll be your escort.
That's a Tengu.
Lady Timey, huh? I could get used to that. Consider me escorted.
Don't get used to it, Timey.
Can't wait to get a closer look at those mechs.
Come. I can feel Aurine
So,
getting restless.
that's not...
She knows you're here.
That's not good, because...
She spent most of her time sleeping, but hearing you were on your way woke her right up.
Okay. Yeah, that's not good, because... she basically absorbed the magical energy of... How many other dragons? Shit, there was Jormag and Icemonger, or whatever his name was, the ice dragon. There was also... She didn't... I think she might have absorbed the... You've got a bloody nose. Well, go fix it. Go grab some tissues and stuff. Don't sit around here telling us. Go treat yourself. Yeah, she absorbed at least the magic of at least 3 or 4 Elder Dragons and a Lich. You know, like a very powerful Lich. Got a bloody nose because Jack's too handsome. Aw. I appreciate it, Alec, but go, you know, take care of yourself. Jeez.
Champion.
Hey, Aurine.
Aurine, you're sure you're...
I'm fine. Tired. And there's a hollow feeling, as if something is missing.
Yeah, she's way dimmer.
Commander.
She has none of...
Walk over here for a second.
She was shiny. Like, she was, like, glowing. Like, now she just looks like she's got, like, a rock crystal body. And she's a crystal dragon. Or, like, a gem dragon or something. Hence all the gems. But she was, like, outright glowing. Like a great big shining diamond before. Oh, I guess diamonds don't glow. She was just shining like a giant shiny thing. Practically a light bulb. And now she's very, very grey. I mean, I like how she looks still, but that's not a good sign. And like I said, she had the magic of a lich and at least 3 dragons in her. And dragons are basically the most magical things on the planet. And all that magic has to go somewhere. So if they've now drained her magic. And also the lich power, which kept her alive, basically. She could basically self-resurrect when she had Joko's lich powers. Because she ate him. That was funny. I liked it when she ate him. But yeah, with all of that, that means that people are in trouble. Very much so. Or she'll be in trouble. We're in trouble if the Aether Blades have all her magic energy. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I think this is taking a toll on her mentally more than anything else. Wish we could perk her up somehow.
I hand-fed her fish as a hatchling when she was fussy.
Well, there's a great big ocean right out there. Need any fishing supplies?
You have fishing supplies?
Hey, there hasn't been much to do with Kaz spending all day in meetings. It's meditative.
Who doesn't want to hand-feed a dragon? Everyone loves hand-feeding dragons, I guess. Wait, I don't need bait then, do I? If I have a lure. Wait, is there also a... equipment? Okay, there aren't any... Oh, wait, no, fishing rod. Nope, that's just my Citadel assault pack. Never mind, that's just my backpack. So I guess I can't get any better rods, but I can pick up some bait. But I don't know where the bait goes. I don't know. I have no idea where the bait is supposed to go in my inventory or into my... whatever. Oh well, anyway. Let's go catch some fish. I remember that. Feeding her fish as a baby. She was cute. She was a very cute dragon. But hey. Hand feeding a dragon, I think, is something that many furries want to do at some point. Oh yeah, one. Okay. Nope. 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 Okay, so this is unfortunate because this is a very awkward, very awkward way of... Nope, come back here. Because I don't have my keybinds set up in a way that makes them, like, smart to use anymore. Will you get back here, please? Like, using 1 and Q is not intuitive at all. Okay. Yeah, using Q and 1, or Q and 1 is not intuitive when 2 is the one that, like, draws the line back in. But I can't switch everything back now because I've had it like that for too long.
For you, Aureen.
Hey, Aureen.
As you fed me when I was young. But I'm no longer a baby dragon champion.
It doesn't matter, open wide.
Dragon, Aureen, and I would still come with fish.
That might be optimistic, given your lifespan.
Thanks, Aureen.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I will enjoy this.
Thanks for sticking the reality back in there.
I apologize. I was reckless. I wasn't thinking far enough beyond the moment.
Yeah. Because even you said...
We're everywhere out there, and we don't need you to be everywhere.
I know. I can't face that feeling again. That there was more that I could have done.
Well, you'll have to get over that, because it's inevitable.
You're right, of course.
What was that weapon the Aether Blades used? Any ideas, Commander?
No, none. But I'm going to find out. I still need to meet with Detective Rama. I'll see if he knows anything we don't.
Oh, yes. Kaz told me about that. Have fun. You caught that she's meeting with the Empress later, right? If I could have told her a year ago that she'd be here now, well, she never would have believed me.
Well, it sounds as if you have plenty to do, Commander. And Aureen needs rest. So, I'm going to officially chase you away.
You realize, Kaith, that although you think of yourself as her parent, I have done more to raise her than you have. You watched over the chamber. I literally hand-fed her and played with her and did a whole shitload of other things. And I don't like how often you seem to, like, act as though you are the one in charge. Stupid bloody
I've never felt
tree person.
anything like this. So, I really can't say.
All she did was steal the egg.
The start of something worse. A slow dwindling of the spirit to nothingness. But I have no reason to think it will. It's not like anything I felt with Krelkatorek. Like only a small sliver remained to reform the rest from void. So all I can say is that, for now, I don't believe I'm going anywhere.
Go on. I've got things in hand here, and Aureen doesn't need any more excitement.
Shut up. Yeah, that doesn't bode well, given that the expansion is End of Dragons. I'm now suspicious and worried. And also annoyed, because there's still no music, and I was expecting there to be music. I kept hearing them talk about how good the music was. But the music should still be here. I'm sure I heard music when I got in here originally. Oh well. Oh god, if I'm all the way over here now, I'm going to have to swim all the way back to the other side. Shit. I didn't even grab... Oh, no, I didn't even grab any... Oh, wait, yes, I did. Never mind. I can walk back. But there is a mastery point over there that I should go for. Up there. That's easy. I can get to that. Jeez. Easy, easy, easy. Easy mastery point. Yay. It's a freebie. Freebie mastery point. And an ancient sapling. Hell yeah. Resources and also a free mastery point. I need to decide what I want to level up mastery-wise as well. I know people are suggesting fish. Your music stopped nearly at exactly the same moment you brought up the title and the game needed setting. Oh, maybe that was it. Maybe it was because I tabbed out. Oh shit, nope, that's Griffin. Nope, don't need the Griffin. Much as I like the Griffin, much as I like Griffin's armor, it's not what I was going for. Oh, the music's back now. God damn it. I said Griffin. I need to remember it's Alt 1. Alt 1, not Alt 5. There we go. Right, I'm going to try and get all the way to the top here. But that does mean that I'm going to have to... Yay, okay. No, 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 shit. Okay. Right then. Okay. Made it. Cool. Let's see if there's anything else I can find up here. Or that I can fly to up here. Anywhere else in the distance that I can fly over and find. I need to go over there anyway. But I don't think I'm going to find anything unless... Yeah, unless I actually fly through the open map. Although I could get the... Oh wait, there's another one. I could go get that. Oh, okay, this whole place is bigger than I realised. There's a lot more to explore. So, like I said, if I want to just get these... Hey, Diallo, I saw you'd followed the other day, so thank you for following and welcome in. How you doing? How you been? Right, I think I'm going to have to fly all the way over there, and that's if I can make it. You're at work. Oh. How's that going, at least? Because Smooth's at work, too. Work buddies. I mean, technically I'm at work, I guess, but not really. I don't work hard enough for it to be work. I have too much fun. Ah, shit, no, 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 no. Yeah, I notice everyone following, you know, so I try to remember the people that followed the most recently, especially. And it's that and the people that, you know, visit every day. So it's either the people most recent or the people that I see on a semi-regular basis. Or the people that I talk to out of stream. Man, if I didn't talk to Smooth out of stream, then things would be problematic between us. But it's okay. Because we're friends. And I love him. He's very much adored. For multiple reasons. But, so... I need to... There's so much distance I could cover here. How do I get all the way? Ah, screw it. Ah, no, 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 no! Wrong mount! Oh, shit. Fuck. God, that would have killed me. Right. Trying that again. Flying across to the other side. Very calmly. Jak and Daxter? Really? I mean, I guess it's quite colourful, isn't it? So I could see that. Right. I think we'll be okay. Yes. Okay. Now I just need to figure out where the other... And it helps if I go and grab all the waypoints as well. But like I said, really, I just want to get the... what are they called? I just want the skill points, the hero points. These things. Those are what I'm looking for. Because I want to unlock all of them. There's another one. And there's another mastery point. I want to unlock all of them and get my skill, my mechanist skills unlocked. There's another one. So some of these are going to be... There's another one. Some of them are going to be challenges, and the other ones are just going to be things that I can just click on and get. So like I'm probably going to have to kill an enemy, or I'm going to have to grab an item, or... There's all sorts of things, basically, it could be. But usually it's just killing something. But I do like the easy ones, because it's just like free hero points. But given that I am a scrapper, and scrappers have fairly tanky natures, I should be okay. So what are you doing at work anyway, Dilo? If you don't mind me asking. And it's Diello, right? It's Diello, or am I mispronouncing that? Please tell me if I am. Okay, mastery point there. Where am I? Where have I just gone? I'm there. Okay, I can climb to the top of this. Or I should. Oh wait, there it is. Hey, easy. Mastery point 2. Nice. I now have 3 mastery points with which to do whatever I want. Taking calls and advising people on a bunch of stuff. Talking to people in the morning is probably one of a lot of angry customers. And it sounds like my friend Yuna's job. Is it customer service and stuff? Or is it like... What's the other thing? Customer service or... I know there's another job like that and I'm brain deading. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what my friend Yuna does, the person that rigged my 2D model. And yeah, she puts up with a whole lot of idiocy. A whole lot of angry people and a whole lot of idiocy. So I sympathize. Or I empathize. I'm not sure which is which. I forget. Either way, it sucks. Dilo. Okay. Oh wait, I need to make sure that's an I, because, yeah, Dilo. Okay, okay. Right, I get it now. Thank you for correcting me. It's also in part because of the font that I use, which, yeah, I'm starting to see once Smooth pointed out just how bad the font is. I'm starting to agree, but I like it. But it does stop me actually reading things if it's not completely capitalized at all times. There's another mastery point. So I'm gonna have to grab that. Grab. Okay. Oh wait, no, this is just a hero point. Never mind. Still good. And I should have also dropped down there so I could grab that. And I probably should have also grabbed the stupid... point of interest as well, because I'm going to be coming back here to grab all the points of interest because I need to clear certain maps to get different things. So, let's make this a round trip. And we'll go inside here first, and then around, and then we'll go grab the vista. Nope, land. There we go. Okay. What's that? JAQK. Oh, it's just another JAQK thing. I haven't unlocked JAQK yet, so I can't use it. This is the... Oh, this is the rogue. Here we go. Oh, this is the thief, the new thief job. I think it's the Spectre, which is like a magic warlock type thing. It's Guild Wars 2. It's an MMO. And this is its 3rd expansion now. It's a very long story. But basically we've gotten to a point now where we've killed all the other dragons in the world. Because they're you two shut up. Because the dragons aren't good people. The dragons are all bad people. Aside from... There's a lot of talking going on. A lot more talking than I expected there to be. Basically, a lot of the dragons are bad. There is one good dragon, and that's the one that we raised ourselves. And all the others, at this point, have either killed each other, which is what happened in the last expansion, or are still hiding, like still building their own strength and waiting to come up and eat everything, which I think is what's going to happen in this expansion, because there's one other dragon left in the world, and it's the water dragon that until this point all the players have just been referring to as Bubbles. But then they found out that the dragon's name began with an S, according to an in-game NPC, so everyone started calling it Sabubble or something. Bubbles in reverse. It's just another player. But yeah, so basically at this point, we've crash-landed on this island, which has been locked away for 100 and something years, that was in the original Guild Wars. And it was just like an ancient Chinese dynasty back then. But now it's like a whole high-tech kind of kingdom with loads of like robots and things like that. So it's like a welcoming back to old content, which is nice. But because we crash-landed on their beach and we are technically intruders, they have basically... We've caused a diplomatic incident that we're now trying to rectify, whilst also sorting out the people that stole the magic of our dragon. And that, I think, is more or less a quick, semi-quick synopsis of what has happened and what the game's about at this point. Long story short, people stole our dragon's magic, and we need to sort them out. And that, I think, is all there is to it at this point. But I also need to get my build sorted out. So that's what I'm doing, piece by piece. And I still need 130 points. If I could just go and... If I went and grabbed the 92 points that I could get with PvP vouchers, then I would very quickly be down to just... how many? How many would I be down to? 40. I would be down to 40, so if I got the rest of them in this area, I would be completely sorted. But given the amount of hero points you can get in each zone, I might just say screw it and just keep going. Because, I mean, if there's 9 here... There's 9 here... Oh, I haven't unlocked any of the other areas yet, so I can't actually tell how many other hero points... Oh, wait, there we go. 9 hero points there. 6 there, depending on where I'm going next. 6 there. I think that should be enough. I mean, that's enough. It's just going to take me a while to get them all, I guess. Which kind of sucks, but... I'll just have to make do. I was hoping to unlock it sooner as a build, but... Oh well. I'll save the 90 points for the catalyst or something instead. Okay, long story short, it's an MMO and 3rd expansion, and we've gotten up to the point where bad people have stolen the magic from the dragon we raised, so we're trying to get it back. It's much longer than that, much longer, and I explained it in about 5 minutes in the last time, but that's a very brief synopsis of this specific expansion. We need to defeat the bad guys. It's okay. I mean, at least if there is anyone else listening, at least they know now. And if anyone watches the VOD, at least they know what the general gist of it is, rather than just their very brief synopsis of this expansion. So I'll give them that. But Smooth fell asleep. That's fair. It's a lot more exciting to actually see in action, as you can probably imagine. I've played this on stream a couple of times. Not this expansion, obviously, but I've played Guild Wars on stream a couple of times. Just doing different things, like unlocking achievements and whatnot. But now that there's a new expansion out, obviously I want to play it. Where am I going now? Oh wait, damn it, I was going to go... Oh, screw it. Yeah, it is colourful. It's very, very pretty. Let's just... Oh, screw it. We need to go down there anyway, and there's another mastery point I can grab, so we'll do that. Oh, wait, was that a... Oh, I didn't get the Vista either. Ah. Oh, well, I've got the waypoint down there, so that'll solve things regardless. I wonder if they added more waypoints in this expansion, because people... There were raptor taxis before. If you didn't do the last expansion, and some people are getting the game now and just jumping straight into this expansion, but if they didn't get the last expansion, then they wouldn't have these mounts, which make travelling far quicker. Ow. So I'm wondering if they added more waypoints to compensate for the people that haven't done the last expansion and therefore don't have mounts. And really, they should go get mounts because they are literally one of the best things added to Guild Wars 2 in the last 7 or 8 years. But let's... Ah, no. Got room to mount. I've got plenty of room to mount. Okay. Right. So I need to go grab that one. That's going to be a challenge point. I can already assume that. I think correctly. And thankfully, because I have... Ooh, chest. Because I have all these mounts, it does make traversing entire areas so much easier. So I'm really looking forward to just going around and grabbing everything like I did after unlocking everything in the last expansion. Oh, shit. Wait a second. Yay. Got him. Cool. Back again. I'm fine. There we go. Dodged. Okay. It's a fallen branch. That's not much good to me. That's a... What else did I get? The most recent MMO you played is Lost Ark's good. I've been playing that as well. I've not been playing it on stream as much. I think I've played it like 3 times on stream. But yeah, that's a good game as well. I've been playing it, especially offline. In fact, I was playing that all last night because I got bugged here. My game bugged, so... Oh, I picked Striker as well. I mean, did you pick one of the female ones or one of the male ones? Because I'm playing Striker as well. So I'm quite enjoying it. Because I also got the Platinum Pack, so I look like Ryu, and I'm very pleased with that. That was unintentional, though. I didn't realise that I'd look like Ryu once I actually got everything. It was just the hairstyle I picked and the hair colour. So I was very pleased with how it turned out. It is. It's just very... It's like Diablo 3 to me. And I like Diablo 3. I don't care what Smooth says. It wasn't the best... I mean, it's not the worst game in existence. I'll say that much. Even if Smooth might think so. That's not something I can grab. Never mind. Also, I know. But yes, Striker's a good choice. I like Striker. Exactly my point. Yeah, I like Diablo 3 because it was just the roundhouse punch. I think my build at the moment, my attacks are... oh crap. I don't know if you would know any of the names, but it's the one that spins you around in a circle, like you're like a whirlwind. Or no, there's one that just has you spinning round in maybe that is the roundhouse punch. The one where you're just spinning in circles. And then I have the one that turns you into a whirlwind, into a tornado. I've got a couple that are just like big, powerful kicks. I've got the one that's like a flash kick that like leaves lightning over the place or does like a blue flash. God, I wish I actually knew the names of them. So I just sound like an idiot, which is usual for me. The lightning kick, the like proper lightning kick, not the one that is like a blue flash kick. And I don't think I'm using Violent Tiger. Oh wait, no, I am using Violent Tiger. But I've not powered that one up because that's like one of the ones that wasn't recommended. I just picked it because it was just another cool combo ability. I think I've only got 4 points in that one. Let's get back up. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the build anyway that I've got, and it does clear dungeons very quickly because I'm just sweeping through everything and either punching them endlessly or trapping them in a tornado and exploding them. And it is very fun. Oh, yeah, I can go this way. I'm willing to bet that the mastery point will be underneath something. 7 points in one of the ultis and just one shots. It does. They are very, very strong. It's actually ridiculous just how strong some of them are. Aha! Oh shit. Hey boys. I'm gonna just do this. Oh shit, okay. Well, he's actually kicking my ass pretty strong. Oh no, 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 no. Shit. Bloody hell, okay. My, fuck. Okay. Oh, he's a scrapper. He's me. He's like me, the piece of shit. That's why. So he is basically me. It's no... Fuck! It's no wonder he's so strong. He's doing exactly my stuff. That's ironic. I think it's ironic. That might not be the definition of irony, but fuck. Fuck me. Wow. That I wasn't expecting. And now I feel like, wow, now I know how the enemies feel. My god, he wrecked me. He's like me, I hate him. That's a European set. Says you, Mr. America. Yeah. God, he wrecked me. I've never been hit so hard by something in the game. Outside of raid bosses. Cries in Europe. Pretty much. But god damn, he literally... That move is like where he put down lightning and then spun in a circle. That is like the thing that kills enemies as a scrapper. And that was painful. That was genuinely painful. Didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. Wait a minute. I'm wondering now. I am actually taking more damage. I know they said they nerfed stuff. They also nerfed sustain. But you're from the UK, but people always say you sound like you're from the States. Oh dear. That's never a good sign. Okay, so yeah, that's the scrapper. There's nothing... I don't... Oh, shit! Nope, nope, going away, going away, going away. Okay, nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm just gonna go down here. I need to try and figure out where... Okay, so it's up. It's not down, it's up. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I think it's wedged inside a mountain somewhere. Or maybe going to require a... Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. I swear to God, if there is another fucking scrapper in here. Oh. I mean, thankfully I have a shield as well, but... Not your fault you watched a bunch of cartoons when you were younger. I know the feeling. I very much know the feeling, I promise you. Okay! There's the mastery point. Okay, so that's good. That's 4 mastery points so far. And oh, but I still can't upgrade anything yet. Oh well. Okay, let's run. Or well, I say run, but let's just get over here so that we're not in the middle of a trauma. So yeah, oh, that's 5 mastery points. Nice. So as you can see, the mastery point usage goes up over time. But fishing seems to be fairly cheap, and I can't see the rest of them because I haven't unlocked them at that point in the story yet. Excuse me. But getting Fishing Hole Master would be good. Also because it reduces time to catch. And triples the XP. That's actually really good. Especially if you're going to be doing a lot of fishing, obviously. And there's base fishing power as well. Bonus 100% 100 fishing power when nourished. That means when you eat food, then you get 100 bonus fishing power and 20 to base. Increases your maximum cast. I don't understand that one. Like, or maybe the further out you cast, the more fish you have a chance of getting. Like, especially if you're catching nearby. Like, if a bunch of people are all casting in the same spot, maybe casting further away will increase your chances. Fishmongers and fishing merchants around Cantha now offer you exclusive selections. Why does me buying fish from them, why is that a benefit to me? I'm sure there's a reason for it, but I'm gonna feign ignorance for now and just be like, why? Why would I catch when I can just, or why would I buy when I can catch? Oh, god damn it. Oh, I hate that. I hate treasure chests that you need certain skills to unlock. In before Smooth starts saying something about lockpicking and thieves, blah 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 blah. Because I expect it's something he would do. Okay. So. I should go down there and just get on with the story, but I don't really want to. I want to go and get the rest of the points. But even if I got the rest of the points in this whole area, I still wouldn't max out my skill. Because I would need another 6 or 7 from the next area. So I may as well just go get on with it. Once I've grabbed this other mastery point from over there, of course. Here we go. We're going to have to fight this thing.
Hello, examinee. This is your final trial. Enter the arena when you are ready to begin testing.
Get ready to lose. Says me.
Other minor injuries sustained during this test. Please locate an on-site first aid kit. Battle silence.
Ow. Okay, why am I not actually able to... I feel like half of my inputs are being eaten.
Detected. Threat assessment severe. Sorry. Went into sleep mode. Forgot this was a fight.
Fuck you. Okay.
Organic beings amaze me. But just wait. One day
Right. You may as well move on after this. What?
Just kidding. About those things I said. No hard feelings. That was simply a test to provoke an emotion.
Okay, Imperial favors and peppercorn seed. What? Peppercorn seeds. And also 2 items. Oh, 3 items. Nice. Oh, I've got ballista blueprints again either. Oh, wait a minute. Screw it. I'll help them out as well.
Overriding safety protocol. Was that your incredible?
There we go.
Organic beings amaze me. But just wait.
I don't have space to mount. Okay. Now then, we go and get the next part of the story done, because I've gotten what I needed to from there. I'm going to put the next point in first, because I really want to unlock this. Because you get a robot, you get a Jade Mech. And everyone wants to play Jade Mechs.
Okay, let's get this started. You, my friend, took a nasty blow to the head when you crash landed on our beach. I can't sign your medical release unless you prove you're not going to keel over on me out there.
For God's sake.
You're going to join the students in a few training exercises here at the monastery.
Okay.
Sending me to school?
Yes. Yes, I am. But it should be easy for you, right?
I mean, I've saved the world
Assuming
enough
everything's
times.
in working order and the legend of the commander isn't just a heightened fairy tale.
Someone's going to get their ass kicked.
Already out there, threw himself right into it. He's got a bit of a ferocious streak.
Okay. Complete the Defiance Bar challenge. Field, what's field? Blah, 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 blah. Dodge 5 attacks in a row from trainer Stormfist.
Everyone could use a refresher. And you're in the right place.
Trainer Stormfist.
Each combat area has its own trainer. Warning, they look mean, but they fight meaner. If you're rusty on anything, circle back and we can review. And remember, pain is weakness leaving.
Pain is a blah, 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 blah. Okay, so... Stonefist, okay.
Try to keep away from my landslide.
So basically you just need to... Oh. Oh, right, shit, I don't have... Oh, I've turned off reticules, that's right. And I can't dodge that because I've run out of dodge. Okay, I need to turn the reticules back on because, yeah. I turned them off because I forget who it was, but someone suggested turning them off to make the game more fun. And yeah, they do, but that would require me to know how they look. I'm not sure why I thought it was a good idea to turn them off in them. Nope. Ground target. Disable skill highlighting. Oh, this isn't good. Come on, where are you? Oh, wait. Nope, wasn't in there. Everyone loves menu viewing. Shit, where is it? God damn it. Menuing's half of speedrunning. I mean, not wrong, but nevertheless. It would be nice if I double tap to evade. Disable area of effect rings. There we go. There we go. And now I've got a lot of people in here with me. God damn it. How many attacks did I need to actually dodge? Dodge 5 attacks in a row. That's not good, because dodging attacks in a row would mean I would have to have the dodge ability to do so. Which seems like a really dumb idea, because I don't have the dodge. Oh wait, there we go. I think, yeah, okay. I guess you just have to be in the arena and then not taking the attacks. That makes more sense. I was going to say, otherwise I don't have the... You need at least one of those 2 bars of dodge to be able to avoid it. Which would have been really bad. Break the defiance of the training mech. Which is that. I think. Okay. Boof. Don't fucking... Okay, so I can't attack him right now. For some reason. I guess I have to back off again and then... Right. So. That. And I don't attack... I can't attack him right now. Instead, I need to bomb. Like that. And then do one more. But there is... I don't have... Ah! Okay. I don't have anything else that will let me actually bomb things, though. And I need to wait for him to... Oh, wait. I do, though. Technically. I can still use the flash shell. And the... I want to say that shell, but I might be wrong. It's not like I have to dodge anything anyway. Oh, shit. Wrong one. And then... Boof. And boof. Come on. Are you kidding me? Oh. I guess it worked. Never mind then. Okay. Oh, I need to do it once more. Oh. God. I don't know why it's making me do... I remember now. I watched a video last night about them explaining how mechanics work. Okay, Dilo, thanks for stopping in anyway, and thanks for lurking. I hope you have a good... I hope things go smoothly. Take care, okay? Yeah, I remember now. I was watching a thing yesterday about the game and how... yeah, there we go. And how people didn't understand, or were saying they didn't understand how mechanics worked, and they wanted them explained better. So instead of just having them, like, done in a, you know, a manner that trains you during the fight, like it does in Final Fantasy XIV, they thought, hey, let's put an entire tutorial into the level 80 portion of the game. Just before you get into the new content.
Hey, have any
combinations
which
to show off?
isn't a great way of doing it.
Stand at my side.
You know?
Oh, you caught me off guard.
Okay, that was easy enough because it's just combo effects. But it still doesn't explain how they work. Why? Oh, I guess you have to speak to him again, but anyway.
Final test, you're gonna go toe-to-toe with one of our fighting
Is this the fighting mech that I've already beaten?
I don't usually set it to maximum power, because, you know, there's a reason we're all being replaced by machines. But I think you just might be up to the challenge, Commander.
This, oh, it's the bloody one that I've already beaten. God's sake, I shouldn't have bothered. Ah. Guys.
About those things I said.
Just shut up.
Feelings. That was simply for death, dismemberment, or other minor injuries sustained during this test. Please locate an on-site first aid kit.
Will you stop with that?
Are you sure you want to switch out of sleep? Sorry, went into sleep mode.
Okay. Easy enough that time. I wasn't caught off guard.
But just wait.
But I really wish I didn't have to do that again. When they start including the hero points in the game's storyline,
Good. I can now sign this
seems
form with
unnecessary.
reasonable confidence that if you walk out of here and die, it's on you. You're free to do whatever it is you
Cool.
do.
Now please give me some
I can
answers.
Finally make some headway on that Aetherblade case.
You know, Detective, we have a shared interest. Sending the Aetherblades back to the Mists.
Uh-huh.
I don't suppose you'd be open to sharing any intelligence you've gathered.
You want me to give you access to classified documents?
Please.
I'm not authorized to make that call. You'd need clearance from someone way higher up the food chain.
Okay.
Ambassador Meade has a meeting with the Empress soon. If I could get her permission, would that work?
If you come in waving the Imperial seal around, pretty sure I'd be obligated to give you my incisors if you ask for them.
Casimir, you there?
Yes, Commander.
I'll try not to demand your teeth,
To bring
sir.
before the Empress, and I hear you're on your way to court this afternoon.
But you do have a nice smile, so we'll see.
Pretty sure I could negotiate an extra +1. Though they did drag their heels a little when I asked about Timey. And you did just get out of jail. No, I can make this happen. Meet us at the Imperial Palace. I'll handle everything.
You know, some people like convicts. I'm just saying. Some people find ex-cons sort of mysterious and intriguing. And you never know, maybe they'll think the same about me. The short little gremlin I am. I guess I could also finish this whole thing.
My defense protocols are initiated.
Just not sure how to.
Subvert my defense protocols by employing crowd control effects.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. This guy doesn't seem to get it. And how it works at all. Although it could just be because he's waiting, but, you know. Oh, X, and then... Okay. Yeah, it's worth just getting these little things done because... It's worth trying to get these done because it just... Once you've unlocked the heart up there, it's another thing done and another thing that will unlock more items, basically. And if I can unlock all the hearts in a whole area and all the other things in the area, then it's basically map completion. And map completion is always important, and really all I have to do here is just keep running around in a circle to not get hit, so I may as well. Although it's only going up very, very small increments. Oh, there we go.
You're a slippery one.
So just pick that up, because it doesn't really do anything after the first few seconds. Oof. Okay, so it seems like two dodges make up for a decent amount. It doesn't count, you kicked me.
Mindfulness, discipline.
Almost done.
No, you've been getting disciplined. There's
I know this isn't a very exciting part either, but it has to be done because you basically want to get these unlocked so that you can at least, like I said, get the items that are handed over. Everything you do in the game basically adds up to an insane amount. None of the content, I think, is ever, what's the best way of looking at, what's the word? None of it is ever irrelevant. All content can be done to progress other things. Like whether it's materials, items, gear, masteries, everything. Oh shit, okay. I've done the maximum. Everything is relevant in its own way. And that impresses me, because there's also, it means that there's no, in an MMO, like for example, you get to the end of a tier, and then once you're at the end of the tier, shit, that wasn't correct. Once you get to the end of a tier, you obviously get to the next tier and you start over. And that is how it has always been, I think, in a lot of MMOs at least, it's how it is. But yeah, here it's different. Shit. Okay, this isn't really working the way I thought it was going to. Combo field dodge, obstacle course, and other forms of training. I don't know what other forms of training there are, but these guys are kind of taking over the arena. Ugh. But yeah, there's no, there's only a limit to the vertical progression of the game. And it's really cool because it means that basically the gear that I have now, I've worn since, I don't remember actually. But this Ascended gear, for example, there's Legendary gear, but Legendary gear is, it's the same as Ascended gear, except it has benefits. So there's, I think that's uncommon. No, grey is common. That's fine. Then there's uncommon, and that's green. And anyway, and it just keeps going up. And purple is legendary, which is that. But unlike the Ascendeds, which you can socket gear into, socket runes and infusions into, legendaries, you can pop out those same things again without needing any other materials. And you can also stick them in a wardrobe, so you can just claim them on any character. Whereas Ascendeds are tied to, like, well, Ascendeds you can swap between characters, but Legendaries you can just pop out of a wardrobe and just equip without having to swap anything back and forth. And Legendaries you can actually change the... Legendaries you can actually change the stat boons on them. So like, at the moment on this character I'm using power boons. Or power enchantments, basically the power stats. All the armor on this character is power statted. Whereas on legendary gear, you can change that to do whatever you want. Nope, that's not the right one. God damn it. I got panicked because I saw him attacking me. But anyway, yeah, so on legendary gear, you can change the stats whenever you want. Whereas with Ascended gear, you need to outright go and, like, do a bunch of expensive stuff to change them. So legendaries, it's much, much easier. And because you can just pop out the crystals and that, or pop out any of the upgrades, enhancements, like the rune I've got on there, or the infusions that I've got on there, if you've got a legendary, they just come right back out, and you can just give them to another piece of gear. And that's just so much better. But legendaries are much, much harder to create and much, much more expensive. Especially legendary, like legendary weapons are, they're very expensive, but they're not, like they don't require anything beyond, sorry. Okay, there we go. There we go. They don't require anything beyond just... more or less just money. You do need to put some effort in. Or, I guess, quite a bit of effort. But it's much easier than, say... What is that? Gift of... Oh, legendary. Yes, so this is another thing. See? So, yeah, they require a lot of items to make and a lot of these types of things. You need to go to different places, do different achievements and things. Whereas the legendary armor, you actually need to do raids and things to get all that done. I may as well get these because I'm not sure what they are, but... Oh, wait. No, I won't bother with that. No, I won't bother with that. I don't need an XP boon right now. Okay. So now that that's done, we can go to another place. Where's the next area? Where's the next area? Oh, next part of the map I need to go to. Where is that? Actually, not sure. There's so much green that I've lost track of my green thingy marker. It's not in there. Come on. I would have thought it'd be back over here, but apparently not. Mastery points. Oh, shit. I should go get them as well. It's not over there either. What the hell? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's the Royal Court. Wow. Okay. Easy enough. Yes, I didn't realize that was the Royal Court. I probably should have done because, I mean, it's near to the other place, so I should have thought, oh yeah, we'll have to go back again. Let's go back, and we didn't come here in the first place. I ran here. Hey, Casimir.
Big wig party in there. I feel underdressed. If I knew I was gonna meet an empress...
It's exciting, but a little nerve-wracking. Still getting the hang of this diplomacy thing.
It'll be
so
okay.
Much writing on it. Trade, treaties. Reopening relations with Cantha after 100+ years is gonna be
delicate,
to say the least.
You got this, Ambassador Meade. Go make history.
Thanks. Whenever you're ready, Commander.
Why are you putting me first? I'm the one that was arrested, remember? I've got a cannon. I'm holding a cannon, and now I'm holding a giant hammer. It's probably not going to end well for any of us.
Follow my lead.
Oh wait, okay. Never mind then. You said after my lead.
Minister's concerns, Imperial Majesty.
Do you now?
But these mechs are next gen. The very latest model. Upgraded specs, months of field testing.
In a closed environment with no actual people around to get in their way. Some tests.
That's Steve Blum again, I think.
Appreciate that the Minister of Security for an island with no contact with the outside world, and thus no threats to its security, has had, by definition, a portfolio unworthy of his talents or his time. His attention to these matters, so unrelated to his own expertise, is generous and greatly
appreciated. Yes, save it. Majesty, this woman is a parasite.
This woman is transforming our empire, Minister. Please afford her the respect her achievements merit.
I don't trust her now.
June, please afford me the respect my throne merits. I do no sarcasm when I hear it. Madame June knows her business. She has served our empire well to this point. I see no reason to doubt her now.
Imperial Majesty.
Of course you take her side.
I don't trust her.
Ambassador Meade.
I don't trust her at all. Anyone who says she's transforming the Empire.
My father thought this day would never come. If he were here, he'd die all over again.
The Crichton Ambassador, Lady Casimir Meade.
And retinue.
And retinue.
Thanks.
Retinue?
Shh. Your Imperial Majesty.
Shh. Don't break our cover.
Regards from Queen Jenna at this unexpected dawn. A renewal of our ancient friendship.
Not exactly how we remember it. Please relay
Wait, how did I
wishes to our sister.
How did I lose the
whom we look forward to meeting at the soonest opportunity.
May I also apologize on Kryta's behalf for the recent unpleasantness.
Which one? The Sky Pirates flying daily sorties over Xingje? If they're yours, we definitely have a problem.
I mean, technically not.
Aether Blades are no allies of ours, Majesty. They've attacked mainland Tyria on numerous occasions.
The ambassador was perhaps referring to the unsanctioned arrival of her colleagues on our shores.
That'd be it. Hi.
Yes. In my father's day, that might have started a war. Even now, it
I
doesn't exactly.
I mean, I was injured.
But in the modern era, Kantha now handles these matters with a more
Why?
delicate touch.
Why would you?
Which we appreciate. Kryda has no wish to try Kantha's
Too
good.
late. Tyria roils an endless war which you've now brought crashing onto
Oh,
our
okay. No, maybe I don't like him either.
Respectfully, Minister, Kryda has nothing to do with the Aetherblade attacks or the
A
crash.
moment ago, you were apologizing for it.
Yes, but
Majesty, the outsiders are liars.
okay. Yeah, I don't like him more. He's worse.
You and your sister, Madame June, has invited them to our doorstep. She doesn't see the threat.
You want me to give you a threat? I'll give you one.
Opportunity. Enough, Lee.
That would probably start a war.
Court is the appropriate venue for discussing these matters.
Perhaps the minister would join me in the antechamber, so he might continue the conversation.
He would.
He would not.
Get over it. I'm not sure who.
About as I expected. I assume these are the aforementioned colleagues?
One
Yes,
of them,
Majesty.
The commander here.
Do I have to kiss her hand or something?
What are you the commander of?
Nothing, Majesty.
Not anymore.
But formerly of the Pact Alliance.
Ah, yes. I've heard of that.
As I said, Majesty, we know the Aetherblades. We know their ways, their tactics. The commander was fighting them when the airship crashed, and would relish a chance to repay Kantha's mercy. Armed with any intelligence your Ministry of Security may have, we can bring them to justice for you.
Let's hope you're a better pirate hunter than airship pilot.
To be fair, we weren't piloting them.
Speak to Minister Lee about it.
Oh well, that's not going to go well, is it? That's going to go terribly.
What do we do now?
Speak to Minister Lee about it.
Also, I lost. There was a thing down there that I had on screen for quite a while, which was follow Casimir's lead to show proper manners. And I don't know where I lost it. I don't know how it stopped. Like, was I supposed to bow?
Simple business transaction.
You wanted this chaos.
I want Kantha to enter the modern age, to join the community of nations.
You don't care about Kantha. You care about money, foreign markets.
I care about both, Lee. It's not a zero-sum game.
It's not a game at all. Why do you think we sealed ourselves off to begin with?
If I may. I get it. Your people withdrew from the world. Now you're rejoining it. There is risk. There is also promise. Our nations have an unprecedented opportunity. No need to waste that over a misunderstanding.
Apologies. Rude of us to air our laundry in front of guests.
If she's her sister, then it could be.
Minister, I understand you're preoccupied with other matters, but I'd appreciate your help with something.
Yes, yes. Seems I can't go a minute without someone requiring my counsel.
Right. Anyway, my colleagues and I will be investigating the Aetherblades per the wishes
I'm afraid that won't be possible. That case falls under the jurisdiction of the Ministry of Security.
Yeah, we know, and that's.
Per the wishes of Her Majesty
Yeah.
the Empress.
The Empress approves of your involvement.
She does.
She gave Ambassador Meade her blessing. Consider it an apology for our rude entrance.
As she wishes. Investigate away. The area is crawling with Aetherblades. Your kind of people.
Just because I look like one doesn't make me one. I just like scrap. Okay? I just like looking like a little trash
Some
bag.
people can't see this as a pivotal time for Kantha. Even the Imperial Court agreed. With a little persuasion.
I
did not realize you'd advocated for us. I
Huh.
assure you, it won't be in vain.
I'm no stranger to cantankerous bureaucrats. But you probably caught that during my JAQK discussion. Oh, so they are jade-powered. You must be using a jade core as the power supply?
Very astute. The Jade acts as a sort of battery. Using its charge, my tech powers most of Kantha.
Oh, that's so elegant. And here I am powering my golem mods like I'm stuck in pre-Exodus times.
Taimi doesn't give herself enough credit. She's a very talented researcher and
Hell yeah, she is. She's a good girl.
So, what's your area of expertise?
I have many, but these days it's all dragons all the time.
Dragons are also a passion of mine. Not to pry, but I hope yours is doing well.
Not particularly.
Do you know about Aurene?
When you're the visionary who powers an entire nation, people keep you informed. If you want, I may be able to help her.
Your tech helped the commander recover, so I'd say it's worth a shot. Look at that healthy glow.
I don't trust it.
We appreciate the offer, but we'll have to talk to Aurene. Right now, she needs rest.
Of course. Let me know, and I'll make the time for her. Besides, it's not every day you meet an elder dragon.
She's going to be in league with the fucking Aether Blades, isn't she? That's where it's all leading.
Glick's lectures on magnetism ever make it out here?
You could say that. I'll have to show you my copy. Notes on every page.
Oh, do you also write sassy comments when you disagree with the author?
There's an entire section in Novi's science journals that I crossed out and wrote, "You're kidding,
this is
right?"
Alchemy, don't even get me started. More like Novi's pseudoscience journals, am I right?
I love listening to two nerds discuss things that they love. But anyway. Ooh, I guess I can now... Screw it, level that up. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I don't trust her now because obviously, like, I think it's leading up. He's meant to look like the jerk because he doesn't trust and blah, blah, blah. Nobody's going to think he's, like, good. She's the sister of the you know, of royalty, so obviously she's like, oh, no. Oh, hey, Evie. Oh, it's nice to see ya. Thank you for coming and thank you for saying hi. Love you too. How you doing? You okay? You feeling any better? But yeah, it's obvious because she's the sister of the queen, and her tech is basically it's changed Cather, in all sorts of different ways, and she's like, oh, let me help. Oh, I want to help your dragon. Oh, I want to investigate and blah 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 blah, and she's so obviously like is involved with the Aether Blades. It's so obvious. It has to be. That's my early theory anyway. She is the evil one. Also, I should probably turn on my cursor because I can use that for this. Display capture. There we go. Yeah, so I think she's in league with the Aether Blades, and she's going to be a big threat towards the end. Because no scientist that makes great big jade robots is ever going to be good. Extremely tired and wish you were in a position to sleep. Can't stay long, so I want to send good vibes. Well, thank you. I hope you have a good day, despite all your inability to sleep and your inability to stay. I hope you take care of yourself, okay? I hope whatever you're doing goes well. But thank you for making the time. Try your best.
Could you swing by the Aether Blades crash site?
You can do it.
Trying to dig up some leads on their whereabouts.
Sorely mistaken. If they think kidnapping a member of the scientific community will go on...
Gorik will be assisting us. He's on an uncompromising quest for justice. His words.
Well, aren't you a couple of busy field bulls?
Yay.
Rama? You're on this call?
It's an open frequency. Might as well be hosting your own radio show at this point. So you really pulled it off and got Empress Yin's approval. Guess you'll be traipsing through my office soon.
That I will.
Look, you can see the Blade's classified files, but nothing else. Akane will be keeping an eye on you. Got it?
Got it.
I will? Ugh, so much for reasonable work hours.
I like her. She's sassy. And she also knows her workers' rights.
Surprising. It's rare to see your kind out here.
What do you mean?
I take it water does not frighten you, but perhaps it should. Unlike you, I sense the malice in these changing tides. A threat that should concern us both.
I don't know who was talking there, but hey, the Tengu all have different appearances. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize they were different. I mean, I knew there were, I saw the bird from before, but I was like, oh, did they change how the Tengu looked? But the Tengu are just a race of bird people who all have different bird appearances. That's cool. It's really neat. I love seeing uniqueness in races. Aside from, you know, just different skin colours and whatnot. Let's see. So, also I wonder how the bird people do hanging out with other actual birds. So we need to go back down there now. And at some point, I guess we're going to find all the rest of this stuff as well. But for now, let's focus on just hopefully going over there and grabbing whatever it was. That thing, that thing, that thing, and that thing. So, boop, and back to the start. Oh jeez. So an event going on, so may as well. I'm not sure what's going on, but fend off the Leviathan in a group event. The hell is that? Oh, that's over there. Jeez. Cleansing resonance obtained from bells to defeat the spirits. Oh shit. I don't even know what's going on here, to be honest. But I may as well... Oh wait, we're just killing ritualists or something, I guess. Wait, why am I getting attacked by a Tengu now? That's not good. But never mind, we'll just keep on taking on all those speaker ritualists, I guess. Obnoxious speaker ritualist?
The people seem friendly.
Wait, if they just keep respawning, it's just going to keep on... I think we're about to lose. Because I don't think people actually know how this event works. And neither do I, but I think I'm getting a picture now. So we've got one spirit left. I think you need to actually go and find an item or hit a bell in order to keep them alive whilst also killing these things. Or these people, rather. But that's okay, because regardless, it's a learning experience and I'm not doing very well in general. Oh well, screw it. I'm already done. I'm gonna go and get the story continued. I still can't believe how nice it all looks. And so why are there angry Tengu flying around? Or, sorry, hovering around. Whatever. Oh, yay! And herb gardens. I was hoping there'd be a herb garden here. Herb garden, soybeans, cabbage. All ingredients that are very useful. Because food and cooking. I always love finding these things out in the world because it's just like a very quick and efficient way of gathering materials. Granted, this character can't actually cook, which is a shame. I should really do something with him. Don't understand what that does either. Oh well. Oh, flax. Flax was here somewhere. Flax is very, very important because you need a hell of a lot of flax to do just about anything. Unless all I was seeing was potatoes and I imagined it all. I didn't imagine the flax, did I? There we go, there's the flax. God, more flax things in the game's always good. Because you need so much flax to make any high-end item. And it's one of the hardest materials to come across. In large amounts. It's not just like potatoes lying around in the open world. Or carrots or anything, which are everywhere. Flax has very specific spawn locations. And it's always in limited amounts, in limited patches, in very specific areas. Also, I don't like zucchini. Does anyone actually enjoy zucchini? Saying that, I've never had pumpkin either. There's like a filling or a soup or anything. Although I would really like to try pumpkin soup. I've heard really good things about pumpkin soup, and I would really like to try it. But I don't think you can get pumpkins out of season here either. And Lotus. Screw it, I may as well grab Lotus. Really, you like zucchini? That surprises me. That genuinely surprises me. I just don't think zucchini is very tasty. Although saying that, I think I've had zucchini soup. Oh, actually, pan-fried zucchini actually sounds quite nice. Are we talking just like pan-fried? Are we talking like battered or breadcrumbed fried, or, you know, like KFC kind of fried, or not? Like fried pickles. I like fried pickles. I like regular pickles too, but fried pickles are really good. God, I wish I had some fried pickles. I've only got one place here that does fried pickles and they don't deliver. Don't fry the panda. I don't want to be fried. Just fried it well, but you can batter them too. Ah, sounds good. What about, have you ever had eggplant parm? Like an eggplant parm sandwich? Eggplant parmesan sandwich, even? Because I saw Binging with Babish did something on like parm sandwiches a while ago. So he did like chicken parm and eggplant parm, which he said was his favourite. And I've never really had eggplant. I forget what the British, what we call them. But I know them as eggplants because of Eggplant Wizard. But, well, all he did with the eggplant was he just cut it into slices. Well, the one people use as penises in text messages, yes. The purple thing. But yeah, all he did with it was cut it into slices. You know, like from the base up to the stem. And then breadcrumbed it. Coated it in breadcrumbs and then fried it. And it looked so good. Like just thin, like not super thin slices, but like, you know, like, I want to say like half an inch thick slices. And then he just put it on a sandwich with mozzarella and parmesan. And some like marinara sauce on toasted bread. It might have been a panini, actually. It was either a baguette or a panini, and then pressed. In one of those heated panini press type things. Or a grill. And it just looked amazing. And I would really love to try it. I would really love to try it. Now I just want eggplant parm. I've never actually done myself an eggplant parm, a chicken parm or whatever parm sandwich at all. And I really think I'm missing out. I'm not actually... I would say that I'm quite daring when it comes to making new foods. But a lot of the time I just end up sticking to my old ways and just making the same thing over and over. Like when I was making Toad in the Hole for like 3 months.
It will take months to sort out.
Stop. Why are you all complaining non-stop?
Akane, right? Detective Rama gave me permission to be here.
Okay, yeah, that's totally interesting.
I'm going to dig through your archives.
In the back, knock yourself out. Ooh, I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
Uh-huh. You won't really, will you? You honestly don't give a shit.
Hey, have you ever been to New Kaining? It's like so much more exciting.
High-ranking member of the Purist... Oh wait, White Falcon. The high-ranking member of the Purist criminal organization believed to operate out of New Kaining City and been involved in several acts of domestic terrorism. I assume that all this stuff will be related to Cantha back in the day, or will have ties to stuff from Cantha back in Guild Wars 1. Or like, I'll recognize names that are like reused and stuff, but unfortunately, I won't understand any of them. So, it's just an empty page.
Hey, what do you think of Minister Lee? Total buzzkill, am I right?
Am I right? Report filed by Detective Rama. The detective investigated witness sightings at Eastern Wilds as suspected members of the Purists, a group identified by New Kaining. Purists are a pain in the ass, apparently. What's been reviewed by Minister Lee Ha-Young and has been closed for reasons insufficient evidence, actions unenforceable. Okay.
Cog Skull, huh? The Aether Blades must be marking their territory.
Cog Skull. We're unable to ascertain the location of their hideout, but concerned citizens have reported sightings with suspicious markings. The common description seems to be of a cog or skull with a sword in the foreground. This may be some form of communication with the criminals of this organization. Sketches of these markings have been sent to the Ministry of Intelligence for analysis.
Those files are so old and boring. What do you even want from them?
I'm trying to find important information as to whatever it is will support my cause. You know, in the same way that people will scour Google until they find just like one single link that agrees with whatever it is they want to say, compared to the hundreds of links that say otherwise. Adam June's the owner of Zunlai Jade, formerly known as the Zunlai Guild. She says a blood relation with the current emperor of Cantha, Empress In. Or Ein. The valuation of Zunlai Jade's assets are estimated to be 3 billion gold across all holdings in Xingjie. I'm really bad at these pronunciations, and I'm going to be mutilating them. New Kaining and the Jade Sea. The company was investigated last year for illegal dumping of dangerous or hazardous materials in Echovald, but the case was closed when Madame June settled with the Imperial Court for an undisclosed amount. Neither June nor Zunlai Jade have been officially indicted with any charges. Man, just like the real world. Rich people not getting consequences for their actions. Bah.
Got what you needed?
Personnel reading material is of salacious nature, is not suitable for the workplace environment. Oh dear. Okay. So you got caught with porn, didn't you?
Remember, some of those files are super off limits to you.
Incidents of violent crime have increased 1,730% as we continue to deal with the presence of mainline Tyrian criminals. The situation is under control, but Minister Lee has filed a request with the Imperial Court for a 15 million gold budgetary increase for the next quarter. This request is still pending approval. A slight uptick in Dragon Jade malfunction complaints. 17 dangerous incidents reported during this quarter. Huh. And also, there can be a load of stuff off limits to me. It's not going to stop me looking.
Ugh, are you doing something gross back there?
No! This is a reminder that all Xingji Security Division equipment must be returned after use in good condition, or you will receive an employee behavior ticket. There are rules, people. No, they're going to get... What's the word? They're going to get a strike on their record or something.
Recognition.
Officers of... recognition. Oh, right. Officers of Luxon, or Lucian, Kuzik, and Tengu backgrounds. The Minister of Secretary of Public Relations is looking for volunteers to promote MinSec as a safe and diverse workplace. Please contact Hei Ryung in the press office for more information. Why would she have asked if I was doing something gross back there? Seriously. Why was that where her mind went? Like, what? Like, how badly was she projecting there? That's my question.
What I needed, I think. Thanks for your help, Akane.
I like her, but also, yeah, why would I be the one?
Hey, Commander.
Yeah,
We
bye.
should probably head to the crash site soon. Gorik's getting a bit restless. Between us, I think he's taking the Anka situation pretty hard.
She did betray his trust and kidnap him. Just gives us more incentive to track her down.
Still, I hate seeing him like this. Figured I'd let him blow off steam. Listen if he feels like talking. About Anka, anyway. Can't follow his science rants for the life of me.
You're a good friend, Jory.
Oh.
I'll make sure she gets what's coming to her.
I wasn't meant to go
See
this
you
way.
too soon.
I was meant to go back to the island, I think. Yeah. Okay, back to the Xingji Monastery. Xingji? God, I need to look up the pronunciations of these places. Otherwise I'm going to embarrass myself. More so than usual.
Thanks to our busy friends at the Ministry of Security, we won't have any extra help. But I'm sure we'll manage.
I literally
Start
killed
looking
3
around up
dragons.
front here. Commander, why don't you check out the wreckage? We can sync after.
If I so much as smell one of those aerial degenerates, I'm showing no mercy. And neither should you, Commander.
Yeah, I know, Gorik. Trust me. I know how you feel. You've made it abundantly clear. What the fuck? I don't know what this is about. Oh, no, no, time, it's timed. Ah, okay. So I need to... I don't know what this is, but I'm curious. Okay. Shit. Oh wait, if this is a zipline thing... Wait, can I just run? I guess so, okay. So this is going to be a thing about the zipline. Or not. I mean, I could just do this instead. Nice. Okay, I don't get it, but hey, nice. Hidden chest opened. Okay, cool. I got some stuff from it as well, so that's nice. That's just one more thing I can start putting towards what's it called? One more thing I can start putting towards a mastery point. I like it. Crafting Ender Dragon's legendary items, hell yeah! I think I sold the other legendary item. I really hope I'm still going to get it. I wonder if you actually unlock all of these. Not. So I'm probably going to have to go through all of them. So, but never mind. I think I should be okay. But for now, let's go down there and see what we have to do when it comes to... Ah, nope. There we go. Thought it was going to fall too fast there and then end up dead. Or, you know, missing everything. Right then.
So Scarlett's got this plan.
I
Join up with the Inquest.
My Trin.
Get me on the Captain's Council. It's big. I was worried about working for someone else. Never took orders well. But Scarlett, she knows what she wants. Knows how to get it. No fear, no hesitation. Makes sense. You want to shake the foundations of the world? You can't be scared of falling rubble.
Most of that falling rubble was caused by you when you blew up Lion's Arch, you stupid bitch. But, I thought my Trin was dead. I mean, I knew she wasn't, because I knew she featured in this story, but I thought she was dead. I thought she died in Guild Wars 1, during Season 1. For some reason. But then again, I didn't do Season 1, so... Hey, Derby. How you doing? Ah. Nothing much, just... Ah, no, shit, that's another scrapper. Why are all the scrappers stronger than me? That's unpleasant. We're both scrappers. Why are you able to kick my ass? So much easier than I can kick yours. Yeah, we're just, or I'm just playing, End of Dragons, and quite enjoying it. How you doing?
That's just us. Other ships in the fleet are just as bad. Captain! Captain! Scarlett's dead. And the commander...
Killed her, I know, I don't care. Captain, pull yourself together. The crew can't see you like this.
Scarlett was supposed to...
Captain, you have maybe 10 seconds before the crew sees you like this and loses all respect for you. We're trapped in the mists, and they need a leader. So, lead.
You're right. Organize the crew. We start working to fix this right now.
I guess they pulled themselves together and got better. Although I was hoping that maybe we'd seen the last of her. Because everything I've seen from her, I just don't like it. But oh well. They're on quota, they get paid for the people they don't beat up. Well. Don't have anything to say to that. My brain is not working at full capacity at the moment.
How else do we get the part? How?
Infuriating. What you're saying is
10k away from free VIP.
fractals in the mists, find our past selves and steal from them?
That's not possible. And even if it were, wouldn't we just be screwing up our own pasts?
They're fractals. echoes of
Double
pure
VIP.
potentiality.
I don't think you can get VIP more than once, Alex, somehow.
We'd just be exploring the alternative.
Fractals are inherently unstable. We can't waltz around the mists wherever we please like it's South Sun Cove.
We would have to travel to dozens of fractals. Stable fractals.
Huh.
Hundreds for the right parts. Even then, using those parts could have unpredictable results.
I don't like that.
And you're okay with this? Fighting, maybe killing
I think this is all of their voice actors.
I ask again.
Like all 5 of them.
How else do we get the part?
Hey, Jory, I found a few recordings, but no leads. Who knew pirates had so much drama?
Tell me about it. Just keep looking. Think we might be onto something. Gorik, calm down. I'll call you back.
Jesus Christ. Gorik really is losing it. And, you want to be an artificer. Was that, you mean, because that's a profession, not a class. Unless you wanted to be an artificer profession. Which is fair.
Everyone all right?
One ship unaccounted for. Was that Kralkatorik in the mists?
What's an elder dragon doing in the mist? Huh?
Oh, that's a Char. Yeah. Traveling group. Let's play Main Street in Walt Disney World. Oh dear.
I'm checking. If that's
I bet you've got crowds.
Ivan, you said we'd come out over the crystal desert.
Huh.
I was performing very complex calculations while also being chased by an elder dragon. So cut me some slack.
I bet Gorik wouldn't mess up like that.
Calm down, everyone. Anka, Ivan, see if you can get in touch with the other ships. Renyak, gather our supplies.
Sadly, you can't eat crowds.
How Canthus changed in the last 200 years.
Why are you for the best? Dang. Okay. So from the sounds of things, they messed up royally. I guess you could if you're determined enough and willing to go to jail. And also maybe catch... there's a disease you can get from eating other people. But I forget what it's called. Kuru, I think? I think it's Kuru. It's not a good thing to do at Disney parks. No, it would lower their ratings. And got them a bad review on TripAdvisor. But honestly, Disneyland's a bit overrated anyway. Okay, so how do... Is it under the ship? Under the ship. Everything's better down where it's wetter under the ship. There we go.
Full disclosure, I'm now recording this conversation. For posterity. And let the record show that
Corporate seems to frown it. Yeah, well, you know what they say about corporate. Nobody likes them.
Relax, Moleface. I'm not insinuating anything. Even an obsequious, brown-nosing bootlicker like Ivan must have noticed how much time the captain's been spending among the Canthans.
She's, what do you call it? Casing the place.
The crew's getting restless. We should be ransacking the locals. Dare I say...
Man, Anka became a real bitch.
Piracy. Instead, we're hiding in these ruins up to our ears in seawater and hungry risen.
We're not hiding. We're strategizing. You want to pillage the most technologically advanced civilization on Tyria without a plan?
I mean, that's what you would usually do.
Connection in Cantha. That's our in. We do a couple of jobs for this Canthan, earn some trust, and then we make our move.
Uh-huh. They can't be going... I'm going back to thinking about June, the woman that made all the jade tech for the city. The one that's basically responsible for them being lifted into a technological utopia type thing. There is no way that she... I'm changing my mind. There is no way that she can be responsible for it. It's too obvious. It's too obvious, surely. It's way too obvious that she'd be the bad guy behind it all. The one that's, like, making links with Canthans and all that stuff. It's too obvious. Like Final Fantasy know not to go the really obvious, oh, it turns out this is going to happen route. I'm sure it's not going to happen here. It cannot happen here. Otherwise it means that the story's basically really... It's not a mystery, it's meaningful subtext. Don't call me Shirley. Ah. Good old airplane. Man, Leslie Nielsen was way ahead of his time. I need to watch the Airplane movies again now. I think it was Airplane. I also like Naked Gun. Okay, so God's sake, there are loads of... I'm done with all the things now. I want to move on. I really want to move on from just looking at these recordings. But I guess I'm going to have to keep on looking at the recordings. Just want to get on with trying to kill things. And unlocking my new spec. Because I want to get robots.
Explain this to me again. She needs
Again.
a kind of dragon expert. She has every possible resource in Campa at her disposal. Why does she need us to find her a dragon expert?
Apparently, they're in short supply, so she needs us to import one.
A dragon expert?
Yeah. I was thinking you could go to Radisson, maybe ask...
I know someone.
What?
I know someone.
Uh-huh.
You think they'd be willing to come?
No question. I know exactly what he wants to hear.
Well...
Commander, need you ASAP. We may have just found our lead.
I'll take that. Hey, know how long it took to find that thing?
Huh? Anyway, you like to see those movies and catch jokes where he used to miss, like how the Mayo Clinic had jars of mayonnaise on their shelves. Yeah, see? It's like little background things like that that also make a film really good. I know there are loads of it, loads in Airplane as well. Oh wait, was that in Airplane? I forget. Because I might be thinking of Naked Gun. Because I know in every one of those films there's always background shit going on. It's just very easy to miss. Back on there, okay. Back up to the surface. All the way back up to the surface. All the way back up. God. There was... I said I like story-based stuff, but there's so many moments now where... I mean, it's like Final Fantasy, except there's no cutscenes. It's just listening to them talk. And that can get a little bit grating. It's not terrible, because I mean it's better writing than it was for a start. And I already didn't think the writing in the game was too bad. That was an Airplane. You catch a lot more in Mel Brooks films. Prince Valium is a pill. The orange roof on Howard Johnson's outhouse. I don't get that one.
Some little rat thing with pointy hands?
Well, hello, Commander. Say, didn't you just beat this gentleman's friends to a pulp?
Indeed.
No, actually.
Looks like I must have forgotten one.
Chain of American
Roaming
hotels.
around out here. Seems he was piecing this together. I recall Blish using similar components in his portal research. Appears to be a tool for mist traversal.
Shame if we accidentally dropped it off a scenic overlook. And I hear the mists are lovely this time of year.
Oh, I see.
Careful with that. We need... Fine. What do you want?
See, that is clever.
Anka cited a professional interest in Elder Dragon research, namely Aureen. Care to elaborate?
You're asking the wrong guy. Anka does the dragon stuff. And maybe my tring? Who knows anymore?
Sounds a bit uncertain.
Because it doesn't matter. There's better things coming. Big
I'm gonna beat him up.
plans. The
I want to end him.
are a-changing.
Care to elaborate on these big plans, Air Fiend?
Rude to my associate and off topic.
Please.
Commander, would you teach this bozo some manners?
Hell yeah. Hey, buddy. Let's break this fool's kneecaps. Hell yeah.
Good thing my knuckles healed from smashing all those Aetherblade skulls.
Whoa. I don't know what the plans are, okay?
Not so brave now, are you?
Mention it. Look, I fix stuff, clean the galley, might run a few errands. Nobody's telling me nothing.
Uh-huh.
Gods, we're beating up the maintenance guy? This isn't helping anything. Let him go.
Serves him right for him.
Give it back.
Correct.
Damn it! What'd you do that for, you little dweeb?
If only the wizard would give him some courage.
Stuck in these
Yeah.
pointy hands. I could probably repair it quite easily, but I have work to do.
Yep, that's for the best.
Commander, I'm at Orion's camp.
Cowardly lion
I need
indeed.
To get over here, like right now.
I'm on my way.
Okay, or I
I
could...
guess we got a lead out of him. A little cryptic, but I can work with it.
I've never felt so alive. Now I know how the mantis feels as it closes in on its prey.
Take it easy, tough guy. That was pretty badass, but there is a certain finesse to this job.
I do like Goric.
You can try being good cop next time.
No, don't let him be good cap. He'd be... I mean, actually, he's probably... I don't know. At the moment, I think he's... Oh, no, better not go that way. I think he'd be more likely to play a believable bad cop at the moment. And if he weren't already really angry because of what happened as a result of the Aether Blades, I think maybe he would play a better good cop. But right now, and if that hadn't happened, he'd be playing a really bad cop. But for now, I think he's fine as the bad cop. So long as we don't let him do any of the breaking of the kneecaps, because that's my job. And if they took that away from me, you'd hate to be in a room with a good cop, severely traumatized cop. Well, it depends on in which direction they were traumatized. If they're like rendered into a sobbing ball, then it wouldn't be so bad because they'd be completely unable to do anything. But if they were turned into a traumatized, angry cop, then yeah, that wouldn't be good for anyone. But for now, I get to play the bad cop. And I'm fine with that, because these guys are jerks. And they zapped my dragon and stole their magic. So they're going to get what's coming to them sooner or later. And I'm very much looking forward to it. But for now, I need to figure out where to go. And I still really want to go and get the rest of my points over there. And over there. And there. So where do I go now? Always ends up tripping me up. Because I have to find another... I have to find a very bright green arrow amongst a very bright green atmosphere amongst a bunch of other green things. Come on, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Stop hiding, please. Unless it's... Return to Oreen. Oh, Oreen's Cave. Oreen's Cave. Okay. That makes it easier. So Oreen's Cave was down... down there. There we go. See? It's not easy to see. I glanced right over that. And now we fly. And we spin and we land. There we go. I didn't realize that she just made herself a big crystal cavern. Can you let me in? Please let me in. How do I get in? I need to get in. And what's this about? Ooh, legendary crafting. Hey! Okay, so this is where we get legendary precursor weapons. Oh, shit! Okay, so they said that if we completed stuff in the last expansion, then we would unlock a legendary precursor weapon, which is just an ascended weapon of sorts. But then you need to make sure that you pick the right weapon that you want to make, because then you have to start on the journey of making the legendary weapon, which is going to be much more difficult. And wait, bow, gun... I don't know what these symbols are, to be honest. But anyway, so that's just a legendary precursor weapon. So I need to make sure... I've already got a mace. I've got an axe. I've got a legendary mace and I've got a legendary axe. So the legendary mace is the Eureka, which looks pretty cool. I really like its effect. You grow little spikes along your arm and stuff, and when you put it away, then it just turns into a, yeah, so it just looks like a little mace, but then when you pick it up, it grows and swells into like a magma fire mace thing with a great big spiky obsidian handle, head. So I like that, but yeah, so I've got an axe as well, which is the Ice Fang, which is like a dragon head that breathes ice. But now I need to decide what legendary I want, what legendary other weapon I want to get, because I don't know what other things I mean, obviously you can look at the thing, so you can see what is in here. You can pick, oh, really? It's only an exotic? God damn it. I thought it was at least going to be a... well. Yeah, so legendary sword, legendary mace, legendary two-handed mace, legendary two-handed sword, bow and a dagger. I don't know what would be good now. Because most of what I've already got ascended versions of a lot of weapons. But legendaries, I explained earlier, are important because you can change the stats on them at any time and swap out enhancements at any time, which are very useful. But if I want to be completely, what's the best word? If I want to make things extremely convenient for myself, then I would need to pick something that I'm going to use non-stop and that I would use upon multiple characters.
Aurene and Kate,
They're fine.
June, what are you doing here?
I told you my Jade Tech can help your dragon. So that's what I'm doing. Helping.
We were talking to Aurene when she went quiet all of a sudden. It's like she's sleeping, but not.
She's
I thought
definitely...
it could be a concussion from the fall, but then Kate, she fell silent too, while still standing. I don't know if she's being affected because of their connection or what.
June is definitely in league with the Aether Blades who caused all this. What the fuck? Yeah, June... June is definitely in league with the Aether Blades that caused all this in the first place.
Where are we?
They're talking. They're not just mortals. They're my friends.
They're your flock. The shepherd watches and protects, but she does so in solitude. When I created the others, I thought, I don't have to be alone anymore.
I think that's...
The other elder dragons?
I think that's Glint.
You were there.
Her mother.
I was
No.
imperfect, you see.
That's Bubbles.
Attuned to water, but not the other elements.
That's...
I thought my children would bring balance and harmony to the fabric of magic. But...
So, Sir Bubbles, as she's...
What happens now?
Suwon. Oh, okay.
Now, you take my place, little one.
See, I mentioned this earlier as well. I mentioned that earlier as well.
Looks like they're coming around.
We knew there was a...
I thought it was contagious.
We knew there was a water dragon.
What just happened?
That was the first elder dragon, the mother of all dragons. Isn't that right, Aurene?
Kralkatorix's mother, my great-grandmother.
What?
We'd spoken before, a few times. I didn't know who she was until we came here.
What does she want?
For me, to take her place.
Take her place?
And become
The one.
Elder dragon.
Jeez.
The last elder dragon who wanted something from you was Jormag, and we know how that turned out.
Yeah.
Suwon isn't Jormag.
Can we be sure?
You can. Suwon's been Cantha's guardian since the Zaitan disaster. Or so goes the legend.
Huh.
I need some time to think about this.
Zaitan was the undead dragon.
In the meantime, we still have to find the Aether Blades.
And whatever that extractor thing is, how did they get their hands on something capable of doing this?
Anka was a brilliant machinist, and that weapon was a Sura made. but the technology's beyond even the inquest.
That's because it's Canthan. I gave it to my Trin.
Ah.
You hired them, didn't you?
I did.
You
Aha.
This is all because of...
I didn't know what they were capable of, or their history in Tyria. If I did, I
Man,
never
that was...
would have...
I mean, that was obvious.
I'm sure you have questions. Ask
That was
me
super
anything.
obvious. But oh well. I'm kind of disappointed it was that easy, but never mind. If she's not actually working with them at this point, like it could just be that she, you know, didn't expect them to go this far and blah 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 blah, but or it could just all be further cover. She could just be lying to us about all this and is gonna backstab us at the last moment. You're working with my Trin.
She was working for me. She's got Canthan ancestry, so she could walk among us. My guards caught her snooping around one of my power plants. She'd hacked my security system.
Sounds like her.
I could have made her disappear. No one knew who she was, after all. But I was impressed at her resourcefulness, so I told her to come work for me. I need people who can find my blind spots, and I took a liking to her. She became my protege. Bit of a slow
Just like
learner,
Scarlet.
but she worked her ass off. Whenever I tried explaining Jade thermodynamics, she struggled. But somehow she always figured it out. I could never put my finger on it. That woman was haunted by something.
Yeah, the death of
Maybe all the
Scarlet.
people she killed at Lion's Arch.
Or that.
Maybe.
As well. Because that was where Scarlet led from. Why'd you hire them?
I needed dragon research. As you're acutely aware, the dragon cycle threatens us all.
It did.
And it turns out the best dragon researchers exist outside of Cantha.
That we do.
She's got a point there.
The Aether Blades could go where I couldn't. That's why I needed Mai and her crew.
But they still
I never
screwed up.
asked them to kidnap anyone. I wanted to import talented researchers with their consent.
That's what you get for trusting pirates, I guess. Imagine that.
Apparently, they came out of the mists. They were lucky to have landed in the ruins of Old Kaining and not... Well, you saw what happened when you dropped in on Xingje.
Xingje. Okay. Xingje. I need to remember that. Xingje. Cantha's protector.
I suppose it began with the Zaitan disaster. The massive tidal wave of undead that came crashing to our shores. Worst calamity since the Jade Wind. Even 100 years later, with all our advances, we still feel the effects. Well, Suwan is the hero
I
of
don't know
that
what the Jade
story.
Wind is.
Rising from the depths, turning back the waters and the dead. Poetic stuff. People say she formed a pact with Kunavang to protect Cantha. Salt Spray Dragon, local, hero in her own right. But, aside from a few rumors here and there, they've hardly been seen since. For Suwan to reach out to Aureen so soon after her arrival, well, it's certainly a fascinating development.
I think everyone's going to be a little bit disappointed that Bubbles is actually... We knew that her name began with an S. Because after people said that the dragon was called Bubbles, the water dragon was called Bubbles, everyone was like, oh, so if it begins with an S, it's Celebla. Or something. Celebla. But now we know it's Suwan. But oh well.
June, the Aether Blades are planning something big. We need to track down my Trin before it's too late.
I only spoke with Mai, and usually on my turf. They have a number of hideouts across Cantha. In Xingje, I'd expect her to be hiding somewhere in Zendaijun. A cave, if I know her. My sources tell me the Ministry of Security's been looking for her, but somehow she's avoided detection.
The Blades are a sneaky bunch, but we've got experience with their bag of tricks.
Okay then. Marjorie, Gorik, let's finish this investigation.
Let me know when you find my Trin, Commander.
This is all leading up to things when really all I want to do is unlock my new thing. Because that's the most important thing to me at the moment, is just unlocking the spec. But sadly, I need to go through everything first. Which, I mean, you know, I should have expected, really. Hey, Serpent Flame Dagger. I may as well unlock these. Because once I unlock all of these, I unlock a new thing. I think. That was what happened with the last one, anyway. Oh, wait. Well, I mean, if I'm going to be wearing stuff, then I may as well go for the light armor. Actually, that looks pretty good. I like that. If I end up with nice looking... Yeah, actually, I'm going to go with the light armor, the medium armor, because that looks pretty good. And with the other one, I do them on the other story classes, then I'm going to go at lunch. Okay. A warrior of sass. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Enjoy your lunch. And this time, don't eat, you know, eat something substantial. And not just whatever it is you would usually eat, like goldfish. Goldfish crackers. In copious amounts. Got that as well, but that's just not really worth it to me. Okay.
Don't touch that. You'll interrupt the optical beam.
Is your technology capable of healing her?
They're feeding her magic. It's the same technology we used to heal you. This may not be what you're accustomed to in Tyria, Commander, but I assure you it is safe. I would know.
You would know, huh? That seems very suspicious. In fact, mostly because I just don't trust her anymore. But to be fair, she has kind of asked for it. Let's be honest. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm being too forgiving, thinking, yeah, okay, it could just be a mistake, and she was too trusting. Like, that's fair enough. But why did she give them a thing that could absorb dragon magic whilst fetching a dragon knowledgeable person? I'm willing to bet there's something bad about the magic she's feeding into the dragon as well, but that could just be... I mean, I'm just conspirathizing at the moment. Conspirizing. That's theorizing and making up conspiracy theories all at once. Conspitherizing. Come on, where now? Where is the thing now? There we go. So I need to go... Okay, so while I'm down there, I can actually go and grab those. And maybe grab that on the way. So I'll be very near to 3 of those. 3 of the mastery points, which should be easy enough, so... Although I do want to see if there's another mastery point around here somewhere that I can just warp to instantly. Oh, and I can go and get that as well. I might go get that one while I'm there. More mastery points, please. Not that I need them all right now, because I've already gotten plenty, and I'm only partway through the 2nd mastery point, but... I still need way more mastery points from other parts of the game as well. I definitely did not get enough of the mastery points that I needed to unlock all of the Ice Brood, End of Dragon, Ice Brood stuff. I think it was Ice Brood? Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Ice Brood, masteries, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Ice Brood Saga. I didn't get all the Ice Brood masteries. I was saving up for the wrong ones, really. Because, I mean, I could have gotten towards that one, but I also wanted to... I really didn't care about these ones. I did not like the Legion area that this place, that all these were based in. But I did want to get the last dragon thing. And I also wanted to get Raven Attunement, because it would mean that I could unlock things. But I needed... Oh yeah, and I also had... Oh, damn, I had nothing. I needed way more than I realised, just looking at that list. I thought I'd maxed these out, but then I realised, no, you just maxed out the bar ready to give you the next thing. So, oh well. Oh well. Regardless. Let's see. So, yeah, I need to get down there. So, let's fly on my dragon. Oh, okay. I was honestly expecting it to be up on the roof or something that I'd have to climb up to, but never mind. I guess this is just a place where people go to pray. Which works for me, because mastery points... The more easily I can get mastery points, the more easily I can get stuff later. But simultaneously, I know that if most of the mastery points are this easy to get, the mastery points I'm missing will be very, very difficult. Which is less fortunate, because it's the challenge ones that I always struggle with. But there are a lot of them. how many mastery points are there then to get? Because, I mean, the mastery points I'm getting now, yeah, they're just the insights. Seitung Province, Seitung Province. These just... Oh, right, there we go. So, okay, the last Seitung Province one is that, and that's a lot of mastery points, actually. Plus, if I'm getting one per story quest as well, which probably will stop. I doubt I'll get them for the entirety of every single story quest. Maybe? Or maybe not. Maybe it's going to be... Because I'm getting up to 5. So maybe that's just that I just get 5 mastery points for the entirety of the story. And then the rest of them I'm going to have to, you know, get in other ways. Or maybe it's because this is counted as one chapter. In a way. Which is also entirely possible. This might just be one chapter, which is why it's all the same thing. Or not one... Well, you know what I mean. So, up to now or whatever, up to the next one, up to chapter 5 or whatever is one grouped thing. Because usually they're all different. So, we'll see, I guess. So we'll check these things out, because usually it's a good idea to have a look at the... Ah, nope. Usually it's a good idea to have a look at the different... Ooh, okay, champion. Don't want to mess with that. Jade tech chest, can't grab that. Sun bear, can't... Well, I mean, I could kill that, but don't want to. Don't want to kill other bears. Don't kill other bears. Right. Here we go. I mean, once, you know. Here we go. Actually, I'm gonna get this. Get the cherry blossom. And now, here we go. Next story part. Fanged deer. Do deers have fangs usually?
Marjorie, Gorik, find anything interesting?
They do, they're grass eaters, so...
To see if we could pick up any aether
Or herbivores, so
What
no.
we found were strange ultrasonic emissions in this general area.
I misread that as genital area.
Well, we can't hear it, but I believe that's the entire point.
The ultrasonic signal coincided with 2 aether blades entering this spider den. They vanished into thin air.
I do love spiders.
Didn't attack them.
Not really.
Why? I believe it's because they were using the signal against them.
Okay. Do you need me to go in there and kill the spiders?
Last time you did that, you drove an entire subspecies extinct. I have a better idea. If I can match the signal's frequency,
no.
I can clear out the spider den without harming them.
Okay.
Okay, just don't take too long.
Oh dear. I did not realize I was single-handedly responsible for the genocide of an entire spider species. That's unfortunate. I've completely changed an ecosystem somewhere.
Please, just... I need to concentrate.
You can't rush art and science. We know that.
Almost. Got it. Almost.
All right, that's it.
Wait, I got it!
Okay, there we go. It was done just in time. Marjorie, you can't just rush perfection, okay?
Impatient.
Yeah.
Yes, to get to the bottom of this aether blade plot. Aren't you?
Of course. Sorry, I was... Let's find that entrance.
You didn't do anything
Even
wrong,
secret
Gorik.
Doors have giveaways. Let's take a gander.
You did nothing wrong, Gorik, trust me. It was not your fault.
Must be somewhere else.
Not your fault at all.
Not reading anything there. Must be somewhere else.
I mean, given that, you know, he was doing his best.
Not reading anything there. Must be somewhere else.
I'm just gonna keep saying that until I find the fucking thing. What is it that's gonna give me a clue? Wait. going to be audio based? I don't think it's audio based. I think if it was audio based, I'd be hearing a lot more clattering. Oh, but also it's got to be in the cave. It's not outside the cave.
Hey, look. Aetherblade marker here.
Oh, thank you. I just went right past it. I should have known. This piece of wall that looks almost exactly the same as every other piece of wall.
Made of hard light. Whoever built this is a competent hollowsmith.
Yay!
Must be some trick to deactivating it.
Okay, so in short, to make hard light, you need a photon forge. It's the only way to give mass to light particles.
I know.
I feel like we should be paying you for this masterclass in Hollowsmith jargon.
I love Holoclass. Hollowsmith.
Anyway, this forge is custom built. Impressive, but its emitter has a
Break it.
critical flaw.
Oh,
You
damn
said
it.
this would be short.
Oh, a continuous combinatory assault should overload the forge.
Smart thinking, Commander.
Okay, so it's just a combo field
I
thing.
was just getting to the part where I suggested doing that.
You'll talk faster next time. Come on.
I like Hollowsmith as a class.
It's the commander.
Oh shit. Yeah, Hollowsmith is one of my favorite classes just because I love the aesthetic, you know? It's really, really awesome because I just like hard light in general. Hard light or anything that involves physical manifestations of energy. Whether it's like lightsabers or
Timey, it's me.
or like Green Lantern stuff.
An Aetherblade camp in Zendaijun.
Just like
It's
I
just
told
one of
you.
my favorite things.
I'm leaving now.
Wait, what?
Where are you going? My Trin has a lot to answer for. And she's going to look me in the eye when she does. Commander, I'm on my way.
You better be quick because we're going down there to kick some pirate ass.
Commander, she's gone.
We haven't cleared the camp yet. It could still be dangerous.
I'll go with her, don't worry. Timey, you stay with Aureen.
Not gonna argue with that. Stay safe, Commander.
How bad in life, based on old grudges and past glories. No imagination. In the mist, we had to repair our fleet. And we could only get the parts from ourselves. Our past selves. A lot of people want to kill who they were, but the parts they hate, I actually got to do it. It was disconcerting at first. Then, liberating. My Trin never did. It scared her. Should have known then.
Aha, so Anka's got second thoughts about following my Trin. So Anka's gonna end up being the one taking over, is my assumption at least. I'm making a lot of assumptions about everything.
Everyone.
This place definitely has more aether than blades. Oh, come on, nothing? Tough crowd.
No, I liked it.
The captain was very clear.
But it doesn't take much to make me laugh.
Hear that?
If we're going to strike back at her, it needs to be massive.
Oh, I knew it.
It needs to be. We need overwhelming force.
They said he was a mole. That he had a mole face.
Asking you to do is follow orders. You kill her until she is dead. Then you repeat the process.
That's.
Do you understand?
I mean, that seems redundant by that point, but okay. There's a finite amount you can kill someone. Trust me, I've tried.
Where is my Trin?
God damn it!
What? No dragon this time?
I don't need
That's
one.
the sore spot we'll be getting back to in a second. Where is my Trin?
No. I swore an oath to my captain. I intend to keep it.
Okay.
My Trin betrayed her closest friends. How do you know she won't betray you?
That's a lie. It was Anka.
Oh
She
shit.
started this.
Okay, well.
JAQK and all the others. They broke their oaths, but not me. Not Ivan.
I don't know. Ivan seems like a maniac. Although, oh, I see. You're also. You are the. Yeah, you're the Hollowsmith. I thought.
Bet he's using the same half-assed tech that was blocking the way in here.
Jory's right, Commander. His photon forge has the same flaws as the one above.
You say flaw. I say unique characteristic.
Failure is not a unique characteristic. Trust me. Otherwise, I would be amazing.
Full power to the photon forge. Clear out or get burned.
You're gonna set on fire, and I know that because I've done so Multiple times. That's how photon forges work.
If you do, we can talk. I won't betray your trust. I'm the only one left who can.
Shit. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm trying to stay alive here just so that I can...
Hey, I can override his photon forge.
Aha.
Then do it! Now!
Come on, I need to stay alive here. I'm trying my very hardest.
You're gonna make me talk,
Yay.
huh? I promise you, I won't break as easy as your Asuran friend.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
You're going to tell us where your captain is hiding, so we can have a civilized conversation.
I can't. I won't tell you where the key is.
Okay, there's a key. Let's look around.
Idiot. Shouldn't have. Of course, just open the door for them, why don't you? Stupid, stupid.
Anyway, thank you. In the crates.
Think I'd hide a valuable key? Aha! See? Ivan doesn't lie. No key. You're playing right into my That door doesn't lead anywhere. I mean, there's nothing in there.
I'm no detective, but that sounds like a lie.
I am a detective, and you're right. You're getting good at this.
I'm sorry, you were saying?
I just found the key.
Commander, please, don't hurt her. It's not what you think it is.
Don't suppose you'd care to explain what that means.
It's not for me to say.
I've gotta say, I know that like there's only about 6 or 7 voice actors, I think, like main voice actors in the game that they employ for different roles. And I'm pretty sure that's Steve Blum, again, who also plays like 4 or 5 other characters in the whole thing. I know John DiMaggio is in it as well. He plays JAQK, who is one of my favorite characters because he's just like a sassy mercenary. But I'm hoping he's still in it. I'm really hoping he's still in it because after the Bender stuff, I'm really hoping he's still playing that same character.
Captain Trin, show yourself.
They didn't change them out.
Oh, this is great. Now I've got the Dragon Champion.
Long time no see.
It's Detective Delacroix, here to tell me how terrible I am.
My Trin.
Wow. You just brought everyone home.
Are you drunk?
You can feel sorry for yourself later. What are you planning, Trin? Where'd you send your...
Oh, you are drunk.
Ha! Me? Send Aether Blades? Why exactly would I do that?
I don't know. Why'd you order them to kill Aurene with that magic extractor?
It wasn't... I mean, I didn't mean to.
After all we've been through, everything I gave you. This is how you repay me.
This is suspicious. I mean, obviously.
You're right. You can't trust a pirate. I'm done.
Hey.
We should finish this now.
Oh, well, I wasn't expecting to... Oh, shit. Fantastic. I wasn't expecting to suddenly have to get into this.
Listen to them, Mai.
I think they're right. To be quite honest, I think maybe you need to back off a little bit. Just saying. But, I mean, what do I know? I'm just the guy that's in trouble here.
Beat you, Commander. Too many scores to settle at once. Just need a little help. Just a little more.
What now? Oh, shit. Oh, for God's sake. Fine, then, I guess.
Spend a few years in the mist. You meet the most fascinating people.
Oh, hey, so you had... You're a revenant.
Commander, she's stepping into the power of the mists. A revenant, like Ricklock. It's the only explanation.
Yep. I mean, that's what I guessed, but hey.
She's not in control of the spirit she's invoking.
Okay, so, basically... come on. it said that I have to stay alive and not be knocked down throughout any of this, so I'm trying my very best to stay alive, while also forgetting all the things I actually need to do to use this build. Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck me. Okay, so I'm bleeding, and yeah, I'm not in the best state at the moment, which isn't good. Okay. Oh, Scarlet, shit. Okay, I'm going down. Fuck! Fuck! God damn it. This is way more difficult than I was expecting it to be, which is on me, really. Oh. But maybe I can still do this. Ow. If I can stay alive and not end up on the floor by the end of this. But because she can bleed, that doesn't leave me in a great spot. Because bleeding, as you probably know, as anyone probably knows, bleeding doesn't... or bleeding hurts, basically, is what I was trying to say. Bleeding hurts. And especially, yeah, so now... oh, fantastic. So that's instantly... that's one achievement lost. And if I go down and die outright, then that's another achievement gone. And chances are I'm going to go down now because she's still really hitting hard. Frustratingly so. Whenever she actually manages to connect with me... whenever she actually connects an attack...
You're taking too much. She's losing control. If we don't stop it, it'll kill her. She's too strong. Her voice.
Oh, fantastic. Can you just end the fight, please? Oh, fuck me. Now it's turned into a bullet hell. Yeah, now it's a bullet hell. Which isn't great. I never liked bullet hell games, you know. Aside from, what's it called? Oh shit, ow. What was that bullet hell game I did like? What was it? I can't remember the name of it now. The one with all the music. That one was actually quite fun. Shit. I'm starting to think maybe I should just stay at distance and just use my cannon, because that's probably gonna save me some trouble. But I also can't break her barrier fast enough. So... oh shit. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, she's paralyzed now a little bit. She's taking more damage, but not gonna die. This whole thing became very traumatic very quickly and very suddenly. And, oh, for God's sake. Baby has more babies. Also, those things aren't really connecting with me or aren't killing me. And I'm not sure if that's because I'm dodging them and because of lag, or if just because they don't. I mean, they should kill me. Or at least hit me. I think... wait, if I can reflect them... no, maybe not. They are projectiles, so... yeah, they just bounce. But I guess I don't reflect them and they damage her instead. That's not how it works, which is unfortunate. And would have been a nice little thing. But that's not how they work. So, oh well. And instead, we just have to keep putting up with these. As things get stronger every time. Okay, there's a lot of things going on now. Bullet hells suck. Especially when there's so much to avoid. I don't have that kind of mental acuity to handle this many things all at once. And I also don't know if they just respawn or not. Because if they do, that's a lot of different things and a lot of different focus. Especially because she keeps making more of them. I'm going to assume it's just a phase thing. But I could be wrong. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to assume that this is... Ow. God damn it. Okay. So that was just a stupid bloody... Oh my god. Get into kind of a bullshit level. Just die, please. There we go.
She's gone. Scarlet Briar.
God, I hate
You think
fucking...
she could be behind this?
She died on the Breachmaker. Like Kaz said.
Stuff like that when it has
just an echo.
multiple phases.
Hear you.
I really hate it.
I can't.
And thank you, Jules, and Heya.
The laughing.
What's wrong with her?
Revenants can have a hard time tuning out all the voices from the mist.
Unless you're me.
Whitlock actually needed a blindfold at first. Something to help him focus.
Give me a minute. I'll come up with something.
While you take
Ah.
care of that,
How you doing,
I'll
Jules?
relieve the prisoner of her weapons.
I didn't think she'd end up being a revenant. But then again, I think anyone can become a revenant if you spend long enough in the mists.
I can't.
Material for a blindfold.
Trust it.
I just use a metal blindfold because I'm awesome. But as for her, I don't know. I'd use a piece of carpet if I could, but... A piece from that rug? Material for a blindfold. Is there nothing in there?
This has been a day.
My.
Did you
So
find that
that was
blindfold?
Scarlet
I've taken her
Briar?
gun and her
She
blade.
lives up to her
She's
reputation.
still got that monster locked away in her head.
Can I use as a blindfold? God. Cray off for 2 days. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. Just a little bit exhausted after that sudden... There we go. I wish it would start just doing that immediately because I'm not good at telling where these things are. There we go.
Here, take this.
So does that mean that my Trin is not actually the villain of this?
Thank you.
It means that Anchor is actually the... Or Anka is actually the
Tell us what
biggest
you
threat
ordered
in
your
this entire
Inca blades to
expansion.
do. Where are they going?
They're about to attack one of your jade processing facilities. But not on my orders.
You're their captain.
No. I'm
Ah.
Anka mutinied. Took my ships and my crew.
I play a lot of
Said I
MMOs,
was
Jen. At least I don't pay for
emotionally
this one.
compromised because of our
Also playing Lost Ark.
history.
Anka staged a
How you
pirate
doing?
mutiny.
You okay?
Not in the least. How do we find her?
You
Thank you.
using the ship transponders.
I did end up slumping during the last thing.
I'm still trapped out here.
And thank you for the hydrate. Playing for 3 hours and forgot to take any drinks during any of it. But as it is, it's surprisingly quiet. I keep expecting there to be more music on a loop,
Ivan.
but the music doesn't
You
loop.
didn't leave with the others?
Why would I? When Ivan makes an oath, it's for life. Commander,
That's
you
definitely Steve
activate
Blum.
that console. Find where the ships were last spotted.
Just Steve Blum has one very distinct voice, but he does it in different pitches. Different ranges. But you can always tell because it's either going to be Spike Spiegel or Wolverine. And then with a slightly higher pitch. Activate the console.
That's a very wide area.
Damn. Rainiac must have damaged the transponders. It'll show you the rough location, but that's it.
Huh.
Somewhere around Kainene doesn't give us much to work with.
Anka wouldn't just attack any target. She knows what she wants. I can... Let me help.
Let you help. How about we help you into a prison cell? Or did you forget about your attack on Lion's Arch?
I didn't realize she had such a thing for Scarlet Briar.
I can't undo what I've done. But I can
Granted, I
help
didn't
you
do
find
the season 1 story, so I don't know the exact context behind it all.
me do this.
You
But
think after today, we're going to trust a word that comes out of your mouth?
Jory, you're right. But Anka has to be stopped. Before we have another Alliance Arch here in Cantha.
Commander, what do you think?
we have nothing to lose at this point.
Under careful watch. And Captain Trin, one wrong move out of you.
And you won't live long enough to wind up in Lion Guard custody.
I understand.
Also, I'm keeping your weapons.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay. I'll talk to some of my associates. If this Anka is targeting Junlai Jade, we need to get ahead of it.
And
All right.
hey, Smooth.
In the meantime, we can head to New Kaine.
I mean,
Get
technically.
arrested for not having a travel permit? You're a Canthan bureaucrat's worst nightmare, Commander.
Sounds like you two should pay a visit to the Ministry of Transit.
Great.
All right.
Everyone loves a red tape in MMOs.
Go to the Ministry of Transit and fill out some paperwork.
Ministry of Transit. Electrifying.
That was one of the things I hated in Stormblood as well. When you got to what was it? When you got to Doma, there was so much red tape to deal with. You had to go back and forth through all the ministries trying to get everything sorted out. And thankfully, most of it was done. Can't trust a pirate. Damn it! I thought that I was gonna defeat the chapter boss without being downed. Oh, okay, so I didn't do either of those. I thought there was also a don't die, but it wasn't. It was just do it within the allotted time and don't be downed. And unfortunately, I was downed toward the end of the fight because she can put bleeds on you. Really heavy bleeds at that. But oh well. Captain Backpack and a couple of things. I always like getting the loot open at the end of a mission, because it's just, how many cool things are you going to get? Possibly how many cool things are you going to get? But I think that's all I got. Aside from that, I don't want to open that until I know which item I'm going to be using. Because having a legendary shield seems like a really nice idea, but there's loads of other things I could be using instead. Depending on the class I want to play, obviously. But then I also have ascended weapons that I could use across most of the classes that would also be good. But it depends on which class I want to play long term. And which classes will require multiple specs.
You'll find the Ministry of Transit office at Daigo Ward. The bougie part of Xingzhou. Like Manor Hill. I'm heading to the area for some administrative errands. Could you stop by when you're around for a quick chat?
Of course.
Oh wait, the scrying. Oh, those might be the strike things that I saw people mentioned. Okay. Right then. So I guess for now, I'll just go back on the path and start. Oh wait a minute, there was a. I can go grab that while I'm here. I may as well go grab that while I'm here. Because I need more hero points. I need all the hero points. But I think I'm going to save some of the hero points for the other place. What was it called? Just for another class in general, I think. But then again, it doesn't... I mean, depending on how easy or difficult it is to get them from here, they've not been too hard so far. And I think I should actually be able to beat them all pretty easily with the gear I have, so long as I choose a build that's good for that spec. But then again, some classes that I've got the gear for, it's not gear that I should be using, or not gear that would work the best. I still want to make ascended gear for my clothies. Explored that many provinces. Still not enough hero points within easy reach. And that's where the hero points were. I completely missed that. So back to the hero point. But I need so many hero points to unlock every single spec. And I want every single spec, because all the new specs... Yeah, clothy characters. So my engineer is a medium class character. My Revenant and my Guardian and my Warrior are all heavy. and the Necromancer and... what was the other one? Oh, it might actually be 4. But the Necromancer, Elementalist, and Mesmer are all clothies, light armor wearers. Or, you know, they're not actually... it's not cloth, but it's what I think of as cloth. It's made using cloth, so it's close enough, but it's just classed as light armor. So I need to make a set of ascended gear for my clothies as well, in which case. Because a lot of the clothy classes, or light armor classes, now have really interesting looking subclasses that I want to use. Yeah, basically. So there's Necromancer, Elementalist, which is, you know, obviously elemental magic, and Mesmer, which is the illusionist that I mentioned. And they have really interesting looking subclasses in this expansion. So whereas on my engineer, the new subclass is Mechanist, which allows me to summon a golem, which is really neat. In fact, it's one of the most interesting things, I think. But the new Necromancer thing is basically an alchemist, I guess. I'm not really keen on it though, because in the beta, at least, I don't know if they've changed it since then, but in the beta it just felt like a super fragile glass cannon that didn't do enough damage to warrant the nickname. Like really bad. I don't know if they improved it or not, but there was just, in combat, you basically, if you were full damage dealer in combat, then you would end up with and all the different types of gear. Not at the moment, because I'm riding a dragon. That's the dragon's health, but let me just switch. So I'm wearing power gear at the moment, and I'm a medium class, so I have about this much health without any toughness or any vitality or anything. So it means that you have to take care not to get hit by anything, basically, because most of the time you won't want to be statting for any vitality in any powered DPS class. It's just not something you want. You want to be dealing as much damage as possible and just stay alive as best you can. And that's usually why you have healers in like raid instances and stuff. But the clothies have even less health than that outright in DPS gear. And on top of that, when you then also factor in the alchemist, or I think it's called the... shit, what's it called? I've completely forgotten what it's called. I don't know, but basically all the skills it has reduces its max health up to a maximum of 50%. So you go from having like 10,000 health down to 5,000 health max in combat after a while, and there is no way to get rid of the stacks in combat. JAQK, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Hey, you asked. Well, technically you didn't, but yeah. Point is that the Necromancer's new subclass really screws it over when it comes to the amount of health it has, and I think that makes it completely unviable unless you're stacking for vitality as well to give yourself a buffer. Otherwise it's just really dumb. Whereas the Virtuoso throws daggers, and the Catalyst becomes a full melee DPS class, and it has little I forget what they're called. They're basically little circles you can stand in that you put down, and they give you different elemental effects and different buffs. And I think that's actually really cool. That looks like a jumping pad, but I don't think it is a jumping pad. Nope, not a jumping pad. And this is just an Aether Blade camp, so I guess I just need to run away and figure out wherever it is that I'm meant to be going in order to get that hero point up there. Dragon time. Yeah, if you want to know about Guild Wars 2, then I know enough to get by. But I'm not an expert in builds. Not an expert at finding myself on the map. Where am I? Where did I go? There I am. Okay, so I want to get over there. Which is just... here, I think. Yeah, here we are. The old shrine bell. Oh wait, this is bugged. God damn it. I remember someone saying that this is bugged at the moment. Fuck. Never mind. It doesn't work. Alright. Never mind. Off we go. I was really hoping we'd be able to get that, but that means that I need to go and get another point in the next area, or another one extra point on top of everything else to get to my next skill. Which isn't great, because I think they actually... I saw a lot of people talking, and I don't know how true it is, but I mentioned classes being nerfed comparatively in order to make the new classes more exciting. They're like not sunsetting, but they're trying to make the new classes more relevant, I think. Or because there was just a wide nerf across the board. All the classes had stuff lowered. And some people were arguing that it was to keep stuff in line, or to like finally bring more balance to it. But it's just suspicious that all of a sudden it's being done across the board to everything that isn't the new classes. So yeah, that included my class, but I'm not certain to what degree. I think it was that they reduced the effectiveness of the shield that I put up during a certain ability, which isn't hugely bad, but nonetheless. Still annoying. Especially because that could really, really save lives. My life specifically. But oh well. No, let's not have fun. I don't agree in having fun. Nobody should ever have fun, ever. But for now, let's jump back up and... Ooh, wait a minute. Yes! Ha! Your gates will not keep me out.
Now, no one knows where they are. Not even
Oh, cool.
Trin.
Shortcut.
Can we trust her?
I mean, in the
It's
long
my
run.
understanding she led these pirates.
That's a good question. We'll be keeping a close eye on her. What I wanted to ask you is, can we trust June?
Her relationship with the Aether Blades is a concerning matter. One she'll have to answer for.
Mm-hmm.
But Madame June is not a traitor. Empress N is certain of this.
Uh-huh.
Understood. Well, I have to get a trade deal in front of Minister Ishikawa soon.
Please apprise us of any Aether Blade developments.
Of course.
I think it's still suspicious. This could all be like a double false flag thing.
So, I guess we're working with my Trin now.
Never thought I'd see the day. Do you suppose we can trust her?
Nope.
What choice do we have? She knows Anka. And for what it's worth, I felt she was sincere back
I
then.
actually trust my Trin more than I trust you
Committed
now.
Terrible acts. The people of Lion's Arch deserve justice. But it has been 8 years. There's got
Yeah,
to
it
be
has.
space
Bloody
for
hell.
people to change, to grow.
Yeah.
We're all learning to be better people, right?
I forget when Guild Wars 2 came out. I think it was 2012.
I just want to say, thank you, Commander. I can tell you're trying to be more diplomatic.
Lately?
Whatever I can do to make your job easier.
Diplomatic lately? I've always followed diplomatic protocol, excuse you. I've only ever done the will of other people. I've always done the most diplomatic thing I can possibly do. Whenever it comes to, like, you know, diplomatic matters. I mean, I'm a very diplomatic person.
The ambassador was just updating
Diplomats
me
are
on your
my
encounter,
middle name.
or lack thereof, with the Aether Blades.
The one called Anka
JAQK Diplomat
staged a
Panda.
mutiny. We just missed them.
You have an intriguing air about you, Commander. You fail continuously, yet it does not seem to impact your morale. Your efforts have been remarked upon. The Empress appreciates all you've tried to do.
I'm not finished yet. Once we get to New Kyning, we'll deal with the Aether Blades.
We have every faith in you. Now, please excuse my brevity, but there are matters here that demand my attention.
Anything I can help with?
I'd focus on getting your transit documents first. Though, should you later have a spare moment, perhaps I'll...
So first of all, I killed 5 dragons. Me. And that was my doing. I mean, I had help, but that was mostly my doing. I've never failed spectacularly. I've done everything perfectly. There were bumps in the road, yes. But nevertheless, I've always done everything fairly well, and I have saved the world numerous times. Failing spectacularly is not something that I do often enough to warrant it being a bad thing. And I am very annoyed that she put it that way. So, huh is what I say to that.
Including citywide power outages in Kaineng continue to escalate across
Grumble, grumble, grumble. That genuinely irked me. Rude. Very rude. Very annoying. Very unpleasant. I swear to God, my efforts here better be celebrated by the end of the game.
Did you attend June's last gala? All the big names were there. Except June.
I had a previous engagement.
Okay, I can go and grab that thing in the middle of the area there. It's another mastery point I'm going to need. There's another hero point I can grab. Just can't grab that one there because of the stupid bug that was in it. But where is the one that I was going to grab before, but then... I've completely lost where everything was that I was going to... Oh, that was the... Wait, that was the one that I grabbed. No, that wasn't the one that I grabbed. Was that the Mitrin area? I have become very lost all of a sudden. By all of a sudden, I mean I'm very lost in general. Shit. I have no idea where I was meant to be going now, or where I had come from. No, that was the bell. That was the broken one. I somehow managed to skip that. I managed to somehow skip that one and go all the way over there for a completely different one that is broken. How the hell did I manage that? How the hell? How the hell did I manage to go 500 meters in the opposite direction to where I was meant to be going and then completely miss everything? That's embarrassing, even for me.
I bet she and we are already at each
Oh,
other's
yeah.
Those two are exhausted.
And that is a very far distance. It's a very far distance just to go for 10 skill points. But I need the skill points. Skill points are literally what's going to give me a better build that I can actually use in here to maybe kick more ass. Maybe. And by me, I mean then it'll end up being a robot doing all of the work for me. But to be honest, that means I do less work overall, so I'm kind of okay with it. Kind of. Okay. Right, this time I'm not going to mess up. This time I'm going to go straight to the place I need to go. I think that was why I messed up. It was because it was... I went through the veil. I don't think I grabbed it. So I went through the veil instead of picking it up. So now I just need to go back down. I need to also put it back on so I don't miss it. Fly in this direction. I'm going to make sure I do it right this time. Because last time that annoyed me. Aha. Here we are. It is literally just inside a different bell. Oh, and you're also... I don't know what you are. Oh, you're speaker, you're ritualist. Okay, never mind. You're not as important as I thought you were. In fact, you can all pretty much just die, to be very honest. There we go. And here we go. It's another 10 points down. That's just another 90 to go, I think. Probably more than that. Probably another 12 to go. Well, 120 to go. But regardless, that's done. So now I can go and focus on other ones, like the ones that's up there. And maybe that one. That one would be good too. I went all the way down there and didn't even look at that one. Fuck. I can double the routes, double the effort. And it's still not going to even net me enough to actually be done, so... That's upsetting. I need 110 points. That means another 11 more points. Unless I went and exchanged all my PvP points for those points, in which case I would get it immediately. But because I need so many things for other classes, if I want to unlock all these builds, it would be so much easier to just use them on them. But I'm being very lazy. I'm being so lazy. But it's so much easier to be lazy and not do anything. So much easier. I don't like doing things. I like always taking the easy routes. And that doesn't speak very well about me, I know. But that's just the way I am. Check lazy as Panda Panda. Pretty much. Living up to the name. So, I mean, hey, if people expect any more from me, that's your mistake. But for now... Okay. Mastery point down here. Nice. Not that I actually need any more mastery points at the moment. I'm overcapped, but then I'll say that later and suddenly I'll be dying for them. Literally, I'll need to probably die for a couple of them. Or prevent dying for a couple of them, is the other thing. Some of them, like in the last one, I need to not be downed, not die. Which isn't always easy. But alas, I try. I try so hard and get nowhere. In the end, it doesn't even matter, etc. What's this? Source of the Springs. Okay. So that's the one I was looking for, and I can bounce over to there to get that. Don't know what this is about. I'm guessing that's an event. And then I can head over there to get that one, and I... Okay, no, I've still got... Hello? Who was yelling? And why? I don't know who was yelling or why. Not gonna get an answer there. Never mind. Okay. Off to that. That. There we go. It's another mastery point down. Oh, too far. There we go. Mastery point collecting is very relaxing, so long as you're not failing to find places to jump up, traverse. But now, because I'm all the way up here, that gives me an open invitation to fly over there at a much faster speed on my Griffin. Because the Griffin, unlike most, doesn't fly. It falls with style. And it's still one of the fastest mounts in the game. That also can help you get way more height, provided you know how to treat it. Much like the... Everyone remembers the cape in Super Mario World, right? Everyone knows how to use the cape in Super Mario World. It's just like that. Haiju Hatchery. Okay, it's just another place of power. I'm wondering how many places of power there are going to be compared to hero challenges. Like proper hero challenges. Because hero challenges were all over the place in the other games. In the other expansions. God damn it. 1 point away! 1 single point away. If I went and collected 100 hero points, then I would be much better off. Because you can get... There are 130 hero points, I think, in the main world. In the original game. But they're all single hero points, one at a time. And when I was on my Thief, and also my Revenant, I went and collected every single one. Because you needed it for map completion, which you needed for legendaries. It's not as easy as it sounds. Just like Super Mario World, you can beat the game in 2 minutes by tricking Yoshi to eating an invalid object. How the hell? How do they do that? I mean, I know it's a speedrun tactic, obviously it has to be, but how the hell? What exactly are you... What are you making him eat? What does he have to eat in order to make that happen? Okay, yes, that was the original place I need to go. Oh, and also... Also... Salvage all fine. Lower? No, wait, okay. So this is bugged. This is still a bug. It's an enemy he usually can't, that the game doesn't know what to do with if you do. Which enemy is that? I want to know. Because there's so many enemies he can't eat. So yeah, that's a bug. That's a bug. It shouldn't be able to... This salvage kit salvages all the... whatever it is you want to salvage, basically. But it shouldn't be able to salvage food. That's not something it should do. The football... I figured it was the football players. I figured it was going to be them. But I can't imagine any situation in which you would be able to do that with him. That's the portable... yeah, so with the food, you should use that with it. So that's what it should work with. I think... oh, maybe not. That's annoying. So now if I have any food in my inventory, or any enhancement items rather, I can't just multi-salvage because it's going to salvage everything at once. That's a pain in the ass. Oh well.
Did you attend June's last gala? All the big names were there.
Mm. Well, time to continue the story, I guess. That is cool, though. I didn't realize that was the way to, or basically the best speedrunning tactic for Super Mario World. But you know what I do like in speedruns usually is like full completion speedruns. Like glitch speedruns are cool and all, like seeing people break the game. But I would much rather see a full, like 100% speedrun to see how quickly people can do it. A number from the jar. Great. Lottery.
Number 9. Serving number 9.
Oh, about time. I've been waiting all morning. I ought to complain to your manager.
So sorry. Let me help you process your paperwork and then I'll help you file a customer complaint. Okay, number 43. Step right up.
I just moved and was told to file a change of address with the Ministry of Transit.
Oh, so sorry. This appears to be the olive green form.
Now I'm
The change of
slumping.
address form is more of a lime green or chartreuse.
Please! I've been here for hours!
Number 153, it's your
Yay!
turn. Please step forward.
Man, that took forever.
153! I'm here!
Let me get up, please. Otherwise they're going to cancel my...
Transit permit to New Kaining? Sure thing. Just fill out this form for me, please.
Oh, God. Pay attention to fields. Oh, this reminds me of an Asterix thing. I mean, obviously, like, this whole thing has been around for ages. But this scenario always reminds me of Asterix and the 12 Tasks. Go look it up. That was a great movie. Travel documents have a number that... Fill in your name as Technocrat Dax. Fill in your name as Commander Logan Thackeray. Writing Grand Poobah. Oh well, Technocrat Daxus, I guess. Fill out your race, Asura, Tyrian, Skrit, or Quaggan. I don't want to make any... I don't want to fake any of this, because I don't know how much trouble I'll be in. Business trip, just the experience, saving the world from catastrophic entropy and chaos.
Thank you. What a beautifully filled out form.
It's what I specialize in.
Indeterminate amount of time to process your transit permit. Then you're good to go. Please enjoy the local sights while you wait. Seriously, it might take a while.
Rama, are you still listening in on our calls?
Not willingly. You really need to use a more secure frequency.
While I wait for these transit permits to clear, is there anything I can do to repay my debt to Cantha? Navon mentioned she was swamped. Thought I could help.
That's actually... I'll be honest. At this point, We need all the help we can get.
Good to me.
I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yay. So, help Rama by completing events around the... okay. I think I'm going to call it here, to be honest, because this sort of stuff... I mean, it's sort of... I admit that this whole thing has been slower going than I realized, so I might just play the rest of this offline. But at this point, I think I'm just going to like call it here, because this is going to end up being very grindy. And it's going to be even less interesting. But I have really enjoyed going around and like seeing all the new sites and getting to grips with the story thus far. And the writing has been better than I was expecting it to be. I know that I've seen people have been saying that the writing gets better from now. And I mean, I always thought the writing was fairly good anyway, and I've always thought the voice acting was great. Especially Gorik's little tantrum and panic earlier in the prison. Or in the detention... It wasn't even a prison, it was the detention cell, and he was just panicking. But regardless, thank you everyone for coming to join me, and for hanging out for as long as you have. And I've appreciated everyone being here, and, you know, even just the people stopping in to say hi. It's been nice. And yeah, tomorrow I'm going to go back to Dial Town again. I want to finish off Randy's path and maybe start another one. I figure it's going to be good because I'll be less worried about ruining my voice because I'll have 2 days free afterwards. So the next 2 days after that are my days off. And don't, oh god me, you love it and you know it, Smooth. You love that game. Really, deep down, deep inside. In a dark, fetid place. You love it. And you know it. Anyway, thank you everyone again. And have a good night. And have a good day. Whichever. So, see you next time, guys. Goodbye for now. Goodbye. Goodbye.